What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Walking Blind podcast where we like to normalize checking in on your homies. If you like what we do, please follow, like, and subscribe. I'm Mike. That is also Mike. And today we have two awesome guests for episode 165, since I don't think I said it. We have Eva and Moises from Rob the Dead.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Hey man, that was good. First try. 2026.
2026?
Yeah. Jesse fucked it up.
Yeah.
You fucked up the camera cuts?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna mention Eva first.
Oh man. It's alright, dude. They don't have to know.
I could look like Eva. I could be Eva.
It's fine.
I gotta keep you on your toes, Jesse.
We just talked about masculinity, alright? So it's good.
Yeah.
For the rest of the episode, she's Moises. I'm Eva. We're good. We're solid.
Dude, well welcome. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you
I'm
for
pumped to
having
have you guys
I'm excited.
in this little room.
First of the year.
First long time listener, first time guest.
Yeah.
Dude, so first off, I know we talked about it a little bit beforehand, but I want to talk Green Turtle. Because I want to talk about how you guys got lucky and didn't have to go up those back steps
Yeah.
like we had to do back in the day. Because back in my day, you know what I mean? So Green Turtle, how was that show? How was that turnout? And was this the first time you guys were playing songs off the new EP? Or have you been playing them?
We played one song off the new EP, probably the last couple shows. But last night was when we played the full set that we wanted, not fucked it up.
Yeah, because we just started this, so this is our fourth show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so most of our set is from like our early recordings, and so we're just releasing a EP called Ghetto Violence, and we have 2 songs off of that right now that were on our set. And then after this show, we have a few more shows coming up, and we're still gonna start integrating some of those newer songs and taking out some of the older ones that me and Ever are just tired of.
Yeah.
4 shows in, we're already tired of them.
Yeah,
It's like that sometimes. Like, you know what?
yeah, because we've been sitting on these songs for 2 years, but we just started playing shows in December.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when practice started happening as a full band, me and Ever were like, all right, we're done with this song. Everyone's like, I just learned it.
Are you guys, because him and I have differing rules, so are you guys very much like, yo, if the song's not released, we're not playing it live? Or will you play shit that hasn't been released?
We'll play shit.
Yeah.
Nobody knows our set anyways.
All our songs are new anyways. And no one knows who we are.
See, Mike? We're still new.
No, I mean, but I get where he's coming from, where it's like, it's not out yet. Why are we going to play it?
Yeah, we have songs.
Yeah.
Makes them question, we're like, what is that? What's that song?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard this one before. You know?
I mean, that's every
But
song
they're
for
saying
us.
all of it. They're like, who the fuck is Rob?
But the Green Turtle was cool. It was like, it's been closed for like 15 years, so
Yeah.
it was weird coming into the front, because when we were young, you'd show up to the Green Turtle and they'd see you with your tattoos and plugs, like, go to the back.
Yeah.
Go to the back.
Don't come in the front door.
Yeah. Like, go to the back. And then this time we tried to go to the back, they're like, go to the front. I'm like, what the hell?
2026.
Yeah.
Coming into the front.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Times
wow.
have changed, man. Times have changed.
You proudly walk in through the front now.
It only took 2 decades. I was like, now
We fought for this.
Yeah. You have to be shut down for like 15 years, but fuck it. Yeah, but it was fun. It was cool. It was weird. It was like a weird time capsule moment, because all our homies that we used to go to those shows. They were there. A bunch of people that hadn't gone to a show for a while showed up. So it's like, damn, last time we were here, we were like 9. This is like fucking 16, 17 years ago.
We were watching Suffocate over here.
Yeah.
Back when Ricky was skinny and like.
Yeah.
Dude, I first thought it was TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
Rob was there from singer of TIE Fighter.
Sick.
Yeah, so he was there. It was nuts. It was just like, it was weird, because it was like seeing all those people. I'm like, we belong in the back. Why we're gonna get in trouble? Like, we're over here in the front.
Do they still have that? And I mean this with all due respect, like the real shitty carpet.
Oh, dude, I think it got
looks
worse.
like a
It's
movie
super
set.
lumpy.
Yeah.
It was like lumpy.
There's like embedded gum that's been in there for like 20
Dude,
years.
I twisted my ankle just getting to the stage. Like trying to carry things to the stage, you just roll your ankle. Like, fuck, all right, I'm done.
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was fun. It was cool.
It's sick. And it was a homie show too, so it looked like it was just
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
it was
all
a big
home.
old
Yeah.
hangout.
You know, shout out to Xavier. He's the one who put it together, singer for Exienzo. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah.
I don't know what strings he pulled or what blackmail he has on those people. But somehow he got those people to open and start slanging beer for all the old heads. Cool.
I'm curious, so I wonder if they still have like a beer and liquor license, or if they were just like, nah, fuck it, we got coolers and
I mean, the lady kept looking at the bottles like, sure, we have some. Like, there's like all the bottom of the barrels.
yeah,
She's dusted them off from like 15 years ago.
Literally.
it's like fucking treasure maps and shit all stored in there.
The old Four Locos.
Some Zimas.
Yeah, like it was kind of looking a little sketchy at the beginning because we all showed up a little early, so we're just hanging out in the front, and then you see one cop car pass by, and then two, and then three, and then they just keep circling the block, and so I guess I was like, I hope they don't shut us down because this place has been shut down for like
Yeah,
15
they probably
years.
didn't know that it was.
Yeah,
open,
then they all of a sudden they see all of us delinquents out in the front.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, but it was cool. Nothing happened. There was no drama, no nothing. You know, before Green Turtle, it was like there was fights every other set. But it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone
Dude-
was enjoying themselves.
Dudes in the bands were getting in fights while they played.
I don't miss those days. Bro. I don't miss those days.
Wait, so was the Green Turtle the building itself? Did it stop? Was it stop becoming a restaurant?
Yeah, it just shut down. And it was shut down for like I think they said like 15 years.
Wait, and it came back, same people?
Just one for one day.
Oh, just for one day.
Just for one day, and then I guess they're gonna see how it
See
went.
how it goes.
Yeah. But
So they must have owned that building for forever, right? Because like
nothing changed. They still have the sign, the Green Turtle. Those bar and Chinese food, which is the
Yeah.
oddest, weirdest. But
yeah,
the parking lot was the same. Everything was the same. It was like a time capsule. It was just like, oh, it's still dusty. It's like, oh,
it was the first time they'd opened those doors since they closed down. Just like,
They were
Here you
gonna
go,
get
does
Xavier
it?
on here and like ask
Yeah.
him, what
yeah.
how did this work? How did
Listen,
this happen?
I've actually been wanting to reach out to him to get him on the show, but I didn't know how to pronounce his band's name.
oh, Xavier's?
Yeah.
Exienzo.
Exienzo.
Yeah, I think.
I was
I,
like-
I think. No, my bad, brother.
Joe quota.
What camera am I looking at? This one? My bad, brother. My bad.
And, like every time I would read it, I'm like, how do I pronounce Exenzo?
Yeah, everyone pronounced. Yeah,
And I've heard 3 different pronunciations of it, so I don't know which one's
I
right.
think I pronounced it 3 different times.
It's supposed to be Spanish, maybe Incencio.
Oh, God damn. Now we got 4 enunciations.
That sounds way cooler.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Xavier's band.
Yeah.
That's why it's Xavier's band.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and then they're from Whittier too, so it's like it was like a proud moment for them, you know?
Yeah.
He went on stage, he's like, dude,
I did this shit.
yeah. He's like 5'6" forever. I was like, all right.
Hell yeah.
6, but okay.
That's sick.
That's awesome.
Dude, so the new EP comes out. We're recording on Sunday. EP comes out on Friday, right?
January 9th.
So same day that this episode drops.
Yeah.
So if you guys are watching this episode, it should be streaming everywhere.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Ghetto Violence, Spotify, Rob the Dead.
And it fucking rips.
Oh, thank you.
It's solid.
Thank
I sent it to him too, and he was like, "Dude, this is," because he's not really that level of heavy.
I'm still learning, guys.
And he's like, "Dude, this is fucking sick, man. Like, I really like this."
Vocals are rad. He's like, yeah, it's Eva. First impulse, I was like, what? I was like, dude. I was like, it's sick. I like it.
We grew up a little. Got a little madder.
Hey, it's like that sometimes. You know what I mean?
We were at the first one though.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were at the first show,
Damn.
which is
I wish I could remember it.
which we do have to throw back because now that you're on the show, so we were told that was your first time performing ever.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
first band,
As of now, I've only played 7 shows ever.
which is fucking crazy.
Nuts. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So I guess like diving a little bit deeper into that, like, what was the because I like to always ask vocalists, like, what was the one, the motivation, and then two, like, how did you figure out your scream? Because you have like an original sound to your voice, which is awesome because it stands out, right? Like, what was that like?
Well,
process.
I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But with his help, I've gotten a lot better and like tried different things, which is even like in recording, he'll be like, "Can you just try doing this for a second or this?"
Yeah.
And I'll just see what comes out. When I'm yelling, I'm like, I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
I just hope I remember the lyrics. But I've learned to like kind of control it from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's helped. But yeah, it's just, I have no idea. I just started all of a sudden. I did it as a favor, and I kept going. I liked it, and it's like therapy. It's like I used to do a lot of like Muay Thai before, and now this is the therapy.
Yeah, different way of getting your aggression out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's sick.
Do you have any? Did you do any singing growing up or anything? Or
No, my family, we're just loud. We're just loud.
This is natural for us.
My family's Costa Rican. We're a bunch of women, and we just yell talk.
Nice.
Like, so being loud is just part of my nature. But now it's just controlled.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Your Thea's probably like, I could do that.
yeah, and in my family we have a what is it called? Like a speaker to speak over people in our.
Snap.
Yeah.
No.
We have one cousin that she controls it. She controls the whole agenda that we have at family gatherings, and she'll just be like, "No, no, no, no," just like, because we won't shut up. Like
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Love that.
Damn. So I mean, we don't have to talk a bunch about First Impulse, but after First Impulse, how did you guys get started writing and putting songs together?
So we played that same show with Eva.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was playing guitar with Jackknife.
Right.
And then I remember
that crazy backyard
Dude,
show that we thought we were gonna die
Yeah.
at.
You guys set was sick that night.
Yeah. Thank you. I think almost immediately after that, at that time, that was toward my end of the run with Jackknife. So I kind of just got out. But I had a bunch of songs still written. And then I remember Eva just randomly posted, because I had been following her and the band. And then Eva was just like, "Hey, if anybody's looking for a singer, let me know." And then I just hit her with the eye emoji. I was like, "Hey, I have a few songs.
Oh shit.
You down to just sing on them?" Just because I didn't want them to go to waste. So I would just like, just sing on them, we'll record them, and then that way I would just have them to put them out, and then, we'll just leave them out there, and then, we'll just do our own thing. And then that was our original EP, Nothing Personal, which was originally the name of the band. When we first started,
Okay.
It was Nothing Personal.
Sick.
And then we started writing, and they started coming over. I'm like, our name does not match the aggression we're putting over. I was like, when I hear
very
Nothing
personal.
Personal, I hear like a pop punk band.
Yeah.
I was like, we're over here doing blast beats and like black metal riffs. I was like, all right. So then we had a list of band names. Some were in Spanish.
Yeah.
What are some of the throwaway names?
Which is the one that almost tied yours, the long
The
one.
Spanish one, what was it? Fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember.
It was weird. It was just weird ones. They were all just like on my end. They were just like in that realm of like Rob the Dead. I would just look into some of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, what sounds cool? What sounds cool? And I would just go into Cannibal Corpse and like, no, I can't. No, it's too bloody, whatever. And then I just Rob the Dead was a line from one of my favorite bands. It's called the Black Dollar Murder, and they have a song called "The Gravedigger's Work," and that one's literally about a gravedigger. And one of the lines he chants is "Rob the Dead." I was like,
That's it.
let me write that down. Let me bring it to Eva. And then when we were talking, we're like, all right, the aesthetics of the band, we kind of want like horror, black and gray, like gory stuff. And then we had the list down, and then she's like, "Oh, Rob the Dead's kind of fits." I'm like, all right, so we stuck with that one. But I think one of them was called "The Cells de Odio."
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So it's called "The Cells de Odio," which if you translate it is like hateful wishing.
Yeah.
But I was like,
And nobody could say that.
I was like, no one's gonna be able to say it. People are gonna be DCOs that, like people are gonna mispronounce it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the Exienzo thing all over again. No one's gonna know what we're doing.
You know what? We need him on the show so he can correct all of us.
Dude, you need to bring him over.
Get on the show.
He's super cool. But yeah, so it's one of those, like, we literally had a whiteboard and we're like, all right, we'll sit on it, and then because we did pre-pro at my house, so she would come over, I'll have the music, she'll just sing, and then I was like, all right, let's check this name off, let's check this name off, let's check this name off, and then we just ended up with Rob the Dead, and I'm like, all right, cool, and then that stayed, and then we recorded with Andrew Dead's There,
Okay.
our first EP, and at that time our drummer was Rob, from the ex-singer of TIE Fighter. Mm-hmm. He was our drummer for that session. For that era. So people are like, did you guys name the band after him? No, we fucking didn't.
We did after he left, okay? That's why it's Rob
He's
the
still
Dead.
alive.
That's why he joined, because we were called Rob the Dead. No, yeah, but he joined, and then he had to deal with life, and then he ended up leaving, and then we had another mess we dealt with. It was just a lot, bro. We went through a lot, like before we played shows. But yeah,
And I was traumatized. I was like, we're never gonna play.
we almost quit like 3 times. Me and Eva were just like, the times I wanted to quit, she's like, no, we'll keep going. And when she wanted to quit, I was like, no, let's keep going.
Yeah, it's like, we gotta play at least once, man.
Yeah, that's literally.
These songs are too good to not play.
People
I just wanted
calling
to,
us an IG band.
Yeah.
That hurts. Okay, that hurts.
See,
I was fighting. I was like, I'm gonna fucking kick his ass if he keeps saying it.
It's like, oh, you guys are the AI band? I'm like, motherfucker.
Right.
Man, that whole I don't want to go on a fucking rabbit hole of AI bands, but
Oh, fuck, dude.
it's like the top. I think they were saying like some of the top bands in the top 10 lists, especially for like metal and hardcore, are AI bands right now on Spotify. They have like 60,000, 70,000 monthly listeners, and it's all just AI generated
I mean,
music.
it sucks. It's hard, but they're not making any money off of that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, the way Spotify pays,
True.
Yeah, sure.
like no,
Yeah.
like they're not playing shows.
Fair.
They're not taking anybody's spots.
Yeah, and this is me talking shit like about AI bands, but also there's like the hardest 50 Cent cover of Many Men. That's like
That's actually
AI
really
for
good.
the.
For our generation,
I mean,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like
we put on at work.
the
just for
Motown version. Yeah,
We have a lot of like upscale clients, so we're like, well, let's just like jazz it up a bit.
yeah,
me in the middle, 50 Cent jazz.
yeah. It's so hard. It's so hard. But anyways,
Do the My Chemical Romance Black Parade. It sounds
Yeah.
like a. It sounds like a. What's it called? Like a. What's the word? Why am I? Like a protest song. It sounds like a.
Like a chant.
Like a yeah. Why am I spacing?
It's Sunday, bro.
I'll come back to it. I'll just say it like I'll interrupt someone at some point.
yeah, just out of nowhere.
We got a text in the middle of the night. It sounds like this.
Just a group chat out of nowhere. Like this motherfucker.
Yeah, some of those AI remixes are crazy. Like there's one that I hear my sister listen to a lot. Oh, I heard her listen to it. It's King Von over Turnstile.
Yeah,
I was like, that sounds ridiculously amazing.
yeah. It's crazy. I mean, shit like that, or like when they do like AI videos of like
The Sasquatch. And,
like Helen Keller in a box.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, all right, whatever. But like, yeah.
I follow all the raccoon AI pages.
You just, Jesse, did we ever bring up on the podcast? Mike has this unhealthy obsession with raccoons. It's his favorite animal in the world. And then
Enthusiast, I like to say.
somebody hit me up and was like, hey, hit up Perez. I have somebody who has a domesticated pet raccoon
Oh, yeah.
that they need to have somebody adopt, and ask him if he wants it. And I was like, Mike, this is your chance to fucking step
It's
up.
legal?
I don't know. I don't know.
Domesticated.
I don't know. Well, people have like skunks and shit too, right? But
Apparently
like,
it's becoming legal.
They're so
Becoming
cute.
domesticated.
They're so
They are.
cute. The way I had to say no, and the reason, and it makes me sound like oh, you're not really about that life. Well, because I can't offer it the life that I know it needs. Like raccoons, they have like a lot of energy. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like we're not even supposed to have
You
dogs.
just teach it how to do the dishes.
yeah, it's got thumbs, dude. It can do all
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit.
they have opposable thumbs, right?
Yeah.
They love
Bro,
they love
you guys need a
washing their
video, guys?
food.
Imagine.
I would just cry every episode. I was just from happiness. My eyes would just be like,
Animal cruelty.
watching him do his thing.
Oh man. Yeah, you had your chance, bud. I don't know how often that opportunity comes up, but
That was like once ever.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
once
they're
in a
not
lifetime
good.
thing.
But to bring it, I mean, it wouldn't have been able to thrive, man.
If
I
you
guess I
were,
would have met it, like just like hold it.
yeah, just hang out with it for a little bit. Yeah.
That's how it all started, guys. I got to play with in Idlewild, in the mountains. There was like this little pen, and it said like, if you want to like pet the baby raccoons, there's 3 of them, and like nobody was going in. I was like, they look really cute. They look like little, like puppies basically, because they're like rolling around each other. And I went in there and I was playing with them, and they were like they grip your hand, like their little hand like grips your finger, and life changes. Life changes, guys.
Dude, you'd hate going to my house. We hate raccoons. we sick our
they
dogs
fuck with all your stuff,
Sick
right?
our dogs on them. We grab them by the tail. We throw them in cart. No, just no, but we have fruit trees and vegetable trees and avocado trees. So we have rats, skunks,
Yeah.
raccoons, and they all team up and fight my dogs. I'm like,
That sucks.
Run like screens and
yeah.
distract the dog while somebody
Distract my
else goes
pit bull
and steals
and
shit.
eat the avocados.
My buddy was like, he's like, I don't care that they eat our oranges. He's like, these little motherfuckers take like 3 bites and then they throw it, and then they go for another one. And
Yeah.
throw it. I was like, that's funny. That was kind of awesome.
When I was in Costa Rica, and there were like a bunch of wild raccoons,
Yeah.
and it was like a resort basically. So they had all these like stacks of food, like catering and stuff, and the raccoons would just come and grab food out of it. And so I sent him a video. I was like fist bumping a raccoon because I just held something in my hand. It came over and just gently took it out of my hand. I was like, yeah.
So, when you see someone living your dream,
I hate that, bro.
and you know they don't appreciate it the way you would.
No, my family's from Costa Rica. We used to play with the sloths.
Yeah.
Pick them up with sticks because they have really good grip. So you can't hold them, and they have like a bunch of ticks on them, whatever.
Yeah.
You just watch them all the time
And
crossing the road.
they're like not soft at all.
No,
right?
like, they smell like shit
yeah.
too.
For real?
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
so cute, but
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm confusing them for koalas. Never mind.
those aren't good to touch either.
Yeah. Don't they all have like chlamydia? Yeah.
Oh, all right. Good to know. Good to know.
Still the picture of you and Martin in Australia hugging in front of the koalas.
Hold them.
How did we get here?
Koala talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how we landed on Rob the Day.
That's how Rob the Day came about.
Sick name.
It is. And like I said, the EP fucking rips.
It sounds good. It sounds really good. Like,
Dude, that's all Rolly, man.
Thank you.
Oh, is it Rolly?
Rolly.
Yeah, yeah. We recorded with we recorded twice with Rolly. Twice with Andrew, and then twice with Rolly. And when we recorded when we went to go record these songs, Chris from Hate Speech and Bathala, he had just joined the band. So I was like, all right, we have 2 choices. Either we have Chris learn the old songs, which is like 8 songs to play for our set, plus an additional 7 to record, or we just have him learn the set and we just have the drums programmed, because the drums are programmed, and they're programmed by Jordan. He's one of our buddies. He's I think in Pain Spiral, and I was kind of hesitant to go the drum recording, the recording, but they sound good. Most people can't tell they're like programmed. So I was like, all right.
You're gonna know now.
Yeah, so they weren't programmed. Yeah, but they sound solid, and I was happy with it. And then we went with Rolly. We recorded it in a day. Oh, yeah, like in 2 days.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
which normally it's like 2 days to record drums.
Yeah.
Save time and money.
Yeah, I think the thing about drums is that even if your drummer goes in and tracks drums, right, a lot of producers are going to go back and
Still
MIDI map
build,
it and
yeah.
still replace everything. So you're like still dealing with digital drums in some sense anyways. It's just exactly what your drummer would play. So I think as long as he can rip those songs live, as long as you're not coming in and putting like fucking crazy blast beats in.
That's exactly what I did.
Well,
Like,
Chris
you're like,
has
I don't
got
know if I
some
can play
work
this
to
shit.
do.
I was like, bro, practice is boot camp. Here's a 220 BPMs, go.
There's some songs for that I'll like write here for Torture Culture, and then I'll send them, And I'll show Jesse, and Jesse's like, "You fucking hate Steve, don't you?" Because I'm not a drummer. Like, I'm just like, this is just filler. You can do whatever you want here,
Yeah.
but I just want to play to something. And he's like, "You fucking hate him, don't you?" Because like all these insane fills and like fast shit.
That's exactly
Bro,
how he feels.
If I could program it,
If I could do this, you can use your whole body. You know?
like I did this with 2 fingers. You have 2 whole hands. You're good.
I don't even do that. I just use like the MIDI maps and just throw them in. Like, throw a punk beat right here. And
That's exactly how I write. That's exactly how I write. And if I do want to piss him off, I just up the BPM. So I'm like, fuck this guy.
220.
Yeah, 220.
So,
It's like some grindcore shit.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's what ended up happening. So we ended up. I was like, Chris, you could play these parts. I know you can play them, but for the sake of getting everything in order, I'm gonna just learn the old songs, and then we'll record these, and then slowly we'll start swapping them out. So eventually, we're just playing the ghetto violent songs.
Yeah. It's, I mean, yeah. Like I said, the EP rips. The jumping back and forth between English and Spanish on the songs and stuff too is fucking rad.
Thanks.
Yeah. And like I said, even him, like, just like, dude, this is fucking sick. I'm like, you didn't even like heavy stuff like this too. That's rad. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. I remember just seeing like Rob the Dead pop up on Instagram, right? And it was like, they're on Instagram now. You should follow. And I was like, who is this? Because I think you guys just had like a logo, right? Like no pictures, no nothing for a while. And I was like, Instagram just keeps telling me to follow this page, and I don't know who this is. And then eventually, I think you guys put up a promo picture. I was like, oh shit, okay, let's see what this is. I'm excited about this, you know. So
We're really bad at social media
Oh.
too.
I'm bad.
like
I'm
pulling
bad.
teeth.
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm bad at my phone in general. Like I could be in the middle of a conversation with me and Eva, and then I'll just stop responding.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well,
yeah.
good night.
Yeah, I just hate being on my. I got so used to not being on my phone because I tried so hard to get off of it.
Yeah.
But now it's a problem.
Yeah,
Like, I don't have my phone. Like my phone is somewhere in the bed, and I'm just gone for like 2 days.
yeah, yeah. And then I don't know if you think the same way I do, but after some point, like it doesn't make sense to respond to what the
Yeah,
person
yeah,
said,
yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
it's already been a day and a half, and
Yeah.
that doesn't matter anymore. So I'm just gonna stay quiet.
I
Exactly.
do a question mark, like, we good?
Yeah.
You good?
I know people checking up on me. Hey, bro, you still good? I was like, oh, my bad.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah.
I was watching Stranger Things.
My problem is like it'll pop up and then I respond in my head. And
I do that all the
that's what
time.
I'm doing.
Like, I did respond. Oh.
I forgot to press send.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
You just type something up and then put
You
your
just
phone
see the
down.
bubble constantly. You're like, what is writing?
If I can't voice message in that moment, then it'll be.
That's
wild.
all I do. Voice notes. I'm just like, it's like
This-
WhatsApp all over again.
I like it. It's my. It's also easier when I drive a lot. I drive for work, so it's just easier.
The amount of like 6-7 minute messages, 6-7,
God damn it.
Which is really like a 2 minute. If you compress it to what I'm actually saying, it's like 2 minutes.
6-7 messages. Yeah. Yeah, he's saying nothing for like 5.
Oh, no, he's just,
Yeah. Or he's like, oh, dude, this fucking cat just ran in front of me. Like,
Hold on. He's quiet for like 2 minutes.
or he starts talking to other people. In the
Oh, I
message.
gotta hate that, dude.
Just turn it off, man. Just turn it off.
There's been times where like if I feel it's going long, or I feel like I've done too many like uhs, I'll like stop it and I'm like, I can do this again.
but with the same enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Like,
I try.
Sick. Well, dude, let's take it. I want to take it even further back then, because I know, at this point you guys have played in multiple bands. But what was the influence that actually got you guys into the heavier side of music? What was it that took you from whatever you listened to before into like this?
You wanna go first?
No.
Alright. So usually I know with like people start off with punk and hardcore and then they start listening to heavier things and they start getting into
Yeah.
death metal. I was the complete opposite. I grew up on
Out the gates heavy.
Yeah, I went from like NSYNC, Britney Spears to like thrash, and then to like straight death metal.
Yes, dude.
And that's how I met Chris. I met Chris, believe it or not,
At
Chris
a
from
Britney Spears concert?
No. Even weirder, Chris from Jack Knife, the single Jack Knife. We met at Catholic school. So we were doing our confirmation. And then I was, just being this angsty teen, bored out of my mind, writing on my notebook, Lamb of God, doing all these bands. And then
What kind of haircut did you have at the time?
I think I had long hair at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like shoulder length hair because I was just like cannibal at that time. I was just like more thrash and like death metal.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a breakdown was until me and Chris became friends, and he's like, "Oh, I have a band. I want to start a band. You want to jam?" That was the first time I knew anybody that listens to that kind of music. So I was like, "Dude, hell yeah!" He's like, "Do you know what a breakdown is?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I don't know what the fuck a breakdown is." So we showed up to practice, and then he was like, "Play a breakdown." I was like, "Well, what's a breakdown?" So he showed me Dead to Fall. I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." So I'm like, "All right, just open notes."
The first time, this just sparked like a memory for me. My buddy Daniel, he's the one that got me into like all this shit. Started with metalcore stuff, and he tried explaining a breakdown to me because I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Same.
And he's like, "Dude, just imagine like a really fucking cool part, but way slower." And I was like, "Why would you want to do that?"
Slower? No, you speed it up.
What do you mean? I don't understand. He's like, "Just listen." And I think he played like Elegy, As Lay Dying, and play the Elegy breakdown. I was like, oh, that's, I get it. Yeah, let's do a lot of these. Let's do these all the time.
Yeah, I remember when Chris was like, "Oh, this is what a breakdown," and he showed me that. In my head, I was like, "Oh, that's the ending of Domination from Pantera. Cool."
Yeah.
So it's just that. I was able to like, all right, cool. Yeah, and then Chris, he's the one who, dude, because we were like 16, 17. I was that like, oh, this is wag. Oh, that's
Yeah.
whatever. And then Chris is like, no, listen to this, listen to that. So because of him, I started getting into like the more hardcore metalcore. And then that's when we started our first band, and that first band was more like melodic death metal. And Chris, he had the vocals for it. He would sing like a death metal vocal. Because like Chris still listens to that kind of music. He's just a singer of Jack Knife now, but that's what it was. And we were just playing death metal, and because of him, he was like, "Oh, look, listen to this band. This band's called Acacia Strain." So because of him, I was able to get into like hardcore, and then he showed me Mortal Pride, which is like that kind of punky hardcore is my favorite hardcore. So like Mortal Pride, Like It or Not, Rotting Out, Internal Affairs. I was like, yo, this is like thrash without the solos.
Right.
But it has a lot more energy. And then the reason I started liking Like It or Not, Mortal Pride, because it's like, oh, they're from Linwood, they're from Downey.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Linwood, so I was like, yo, so that's the kind of hardcore that's dear to my heart. So that's the kind of hardcore I like playing. So then our band split up when we were like 20, and then I just stopped playing music until the pandemic. Chris was like, "Hey, I want to start a hardcore band. I just want to sing on something. You down to start something?" I was like, "As long as it's like hardcore punk, I'm down." Because I don't really want to do breakdowns right now. He's like, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah.
So then we started Jack Knife, and then we ended up I wrote. So it was my understanding that no one was going to hear the music. So we wrote like 4 songs like in like a weekend.
Yeah.
And that was the first EP. I was like, if I would have known people were going to listen to it, I would have tried a little harder.
Would have made this way better, guys.
Yeah, because like I think those songs you could really hear the influence.
Yeah.
Because when you start off writing something, you kind of copy who you're listening to at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually you find your voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy Mortal Pride and all the just do that.
Yeah.
And then because like, oh, I'm showing my friends. I was like, oh no.
Oh wait, which friends?
Yeah, then eventually we ended up playing with, at the time, the guys from Mortal Pride and Russ, who was just Jack Knife's guitarist. They had another band called Evil Ways. Mm-hmm. And they're like, yo, you guys are from Linwood. We should play a show together. And our first show was underneath the bridge in Cudahy. It was one of those weird generator shows, and it was crazy. And after that, people were like, oh, you guys should start playing shows. And then that's where like Jack Knife picked up. But yeah, mine was, I went straight from like grindcore death metal, tech death, to like straight now hardcore. So like now I really listen to it, like unless I go back to listen to some like classics, but now when I'm driving, I'm putting on Senses Fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes. And I feel like that's where I think with Ghetto Violence, that's where I pulled some of my biggest influences, which is like Ceremony, Brace War. I still have some of that, like the Mortar Pride, punky, you know.
Yeah.
So like you could feel, I feel like that's why, to me, that's the greatest work of music that I've put out so far in my whole, whatever you want to call it, existence of playing or not music. Just like from beginning to end, I'm just so proud of it because I'm like, oh, every song fits. I think every song, like there's no song that, like every song has its own vibe, but it's still us. I don't know, I just like it.
Yeah.
And it took a long ass time to get there. It took a lot of errors to get there.
Yeah. And you said you guys have been working on shit for two years at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of these songs from that far back, or are some of these newer?
We've slowly progressed into what we like because at first it was just two different genres, kind of like putting them together to see what we liked, and then in the last few years, the music I've been listening to has gotten like harder, just like bands like Ingrown and Scalp. So I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to be violent. So it's progressed into what we have now. So it's been pretty good.
Sick. Oh yeah. And then what about you?
Yeah.
What was that progression for you?
Mine, well, when I was a kid, I used to listen to whatever my cousins listened to. So that was like Spanish hip hop almost, like Control Machete, and like some like Molotov and shit like that. And then I got a CD and it was Marilyn Manson, White Coma White or something.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
And after that, I was like, I was just like, but my parents tried real hard for me not to listen to any of that, so I had to do it all sneaky link and stuff. So then I started getting more into the street punk, more like Casualties, The Unseen.
Sick.
And that was my whole childhood, my whole teenage life. I never had heard about hardcore ever.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? Who is what? I was just like, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And then eventually you just kind of grow out of street punk. And then I was just like starting to find out what I wanted to listen to. That's when I started getting into the hardest, like Violencia, like all the newer bands and coming around, Casino and shit like that. So it's progressed into harder, faster, but not on the streets this time.
Yeah.
we're adulting now.
Right. We're going hard, but
But
in a classy way.
yeah. I can't drink 40s on the street anymore.
Right. Take the 40s indoors. Yeah, we're fine.
Pound to pound,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can come at home where I'm safe. I can go somewhere after. And just,
Lock the door
Yeah.
real quick, and then we can take the 40s out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Sorry, I was just thinking about my.
I thought you were gonna say
No,
something.
I was about to chime in. I was like, no one cares that I don't like going to bars anymore.
Nah, same. It's like I used to be at a bar like 5 days a week, just in Hollywood, just every day. And now I'm like, you want me to be outside at 8 p.m.? Yeah. It's like, oh shit.
Well, I think, and it was like, I felt like at one point, like we knew like all the bartenders, and we knew everyone that was there because we were there so much for, just hanging out, karaoke,
True.
singing.
True. Yeah, there's a bar down the street from here. I had stopped going out like quite a bit. I'm like, hey, just settle down, whatever. And then just recently, like within the past year, found out that the little dive bar down the street does karaoke every night.
oh, shit.
So anytime we're like, oh, let's go drink and fucking sing some songs, it's right down the street.
Dang.
And like they all know who we are now, and it's
like Cheers.
Yeah, it's bad.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I've just done a lot more drinking than I expected to in this past year over there, but it's fine.
You ever whip out the Bon Jovi cover? You guys ever whip out the Bon Jovi covers?
I don't because
You
the
didn't
cover.
even want to do that cover, did you?
No, I liked the cover. I didn't want to release when we did that cover, when we recorded it, we got through it fast, and so we had time, and so I wasn't planning to sing that day. I was planning to sing the next day, so I didn't do any warm ups or nothing. And they're like, "Hey, just go in there and like lay down, just so we can hear like how it sounds and what you're kind of going for." Because at the time I wasn't familiar with the song. Like I knew the song, everyone was living on a prayer, but I didn't know it.
Yeah.
All the nuance stuff, and so I was just like in there, kind of taking direction from the guys, and and then I had a demo take, and then the next day I come in, our buddy had like spent a lot of time, and he actually like really polished up that take, and the guys were like, dude, this is dope, let's keep this. And I was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna record this. I was like, that's not me, like the attitude. Like, why? It sounds good, like, and we're saving money. Like, we're like, he can already start mixing it like for reals, and it sounds good as it is. Anyway, so that I would play that song, I think, again.
I have a 19-year-old sister, and she kind of takes up after me where she listens to all the music I do. So she follows the band and stuff. And then when she found out about you guys Walking Blind, I was like, oh, they were in a band, and I showed them. Dude, she loves that cover.
Sick.
She loves that cover. She loves that cover where she gets in my car and like she just puts on her Spotify or Apple. She's just on her favorites. It's like the second song.
My favorite thing is one, the weird playlists that it ends up on. I'll never forget, and I'll say this every time that this comes up, like seeing that it was on a playlist called Songs I Fuck Your Dad To. So amazing.
Who else on that list, though? Who else?
I'm curious who else is on that playlist.
Oh, you can probably look it up.
I got you.
See if it's a public playlist,
Damn, I wish we could come up on a playlist like that.
Make our own.
Dude, I love doing covers. I love doing covers, especially when you do the covers and then you add your own twist to it.
Yeah,
I just love that, and that's what we did. We've done twice already. We've covered Brujeria La Migra on our first release, and then for Halloween, we released that post punk. We covered how do you pronounce it? Mocha Doma.
Yeah. I was just waiting for you to say it. I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, it's like a post punk band, but we did it like our way. Mm-hmm. And I just love doing covers like that. I could do that all day, just choosing a band. I'm like, all right, cool. Bands that you wouldn't normally associate with Rob the Dead.
Yeah.
The hardest part was they sing in Russian, so I had to translate it, and it didn't make sense in English. So then I just translated to Spanish. I was like, all right, this works.
That's cool though.
One of my clients who's Russian, I was like, does this sound right? And she's like, yeah. What is this song about? I was like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's cool. There's definitely something nice about going to somebody else to get translations and be like, I hope this is right.
Yeah, because it did not make sense. I was just like, what is this guy singing about? Because the whole time you're just jamming out and you're like, this song's cool. You're like, what? You sing about some jail cell or something like that? I was like, sick. Makes more sense. Why he's so sad.
And I understand that, why he's so upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Did it come up? Is that the playlist?
When I was at community college,
I fucking did.
my Spanish teacher was Russian.
No way.
Yeah, she had a full on like Russian accent, but when she spoke Spanish, it was perfect. And she said that in like for Russian they roll R's.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
So I was like, that's
high.
That's wild.
This person's playlist is 21 hours and 54 minutes long.
Shout out to that dad.
Yeah, that dad is
21 hours. Dude,
I want to point out there was another playlist that says songs I peg your dad.
A lot of songs Jesse likes on there.
Yeah, Jesse's got a lot of check marks next to all these. There's some Korn in here. There's some Pearl Jam in here. Some Danzig.
Who's banging the
Oh,
corn?
maybe.
You're like, I can see how I'm going.
Dude, Ace of Spades is on here. Imagine.
And MDR, sick.
BC Boys, Sabotage. Oh,
Sick.
shit.
Dude, that's
Just dad rock now.
Yeah. Rage Against the Machine. This is some wild sex, guys. Hell yeah.
Sounds like
Mix
your
up
dad's
the mood a little bit with Deftones.
Yeah, that's the very beginning of the playlist.
Dude, Deftones is horny metal, dude.
That's all I got. I give you one Deftones song and I'm done.
Yeah.
The rest is
Fuck
just,
the playlist.
just a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Dude, I respect it. Like I see why people like it so much, but I mostly to get under Martin's skin. I call it snoozercore. And just recently, one of my friends basically like challenged me. He's like, "Hey, listen to, is it Back to School? No, what's the name of that? Deftones album?
White Pony.
White Pony." And so I listened to it and it's good. I won't listen to it again. But
I feel the same way.
There's a time.
it's not for me. But I was like, oh, I get it. I was like, this is like sexual.
Yeah.
It's sexy.
It's very sexy.
It's sexy.
Mike's like, this is something I am not.
Yeah. I was like, I feel uncomfortable listening to this. And I was like, I get it.
Go re-listen to it in that sweater that you were wearing for Christmas.
Stop.
And see if you feel different.
You had to catch him looking at raccoon pictures.
It's like playing.
Mike, what are you doing? Nothing.
Yeah. Which is like in a different way, but it's like that's why like Sleep Token is like taking off because they're like sexy, whatever they are.
Kumquat.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cumcore, dude.
It's weird. I don't like Deftones, but I like Sleep Token. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I can listen to Sleep Token.
Sleep Token has less moaning.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is.
It's
It's like-
in the background, dude.
I think that like and that whispering, it's like in your ear. It's like I don't want a dude whispering like that to me. I don't know.
I do.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, she's like, speak for yourself.
Sleep Token also has
And they look cool. They don't look like my cousin. I don't want to picture my cousin whispering in my ear.
We all know a Chino, dude.
Yeah, we all have a Chino. We all have a Chino.
In our family.
oh shit.
Like, that's my mechanic cousin. Get away from me. Don't whisper in my ear. I'm good. Sleep Token. I'm like, all right, he's like alien symbiote, whatever. All right, I don't know nobody like that. Cool.
Dude, that
That's what it is, I think.
what it is.
I think we're nailing it. We're nailing
That's
it.
what it is. Yeah.
So what we're saying is, if you like Deftones, you have a crush on your cousin.
for all those cousin
That's the
lovers out
clip that
there.
goes by.
That's the one clip that they're gonna pull from this episode.
Dude, this is the first and last episode of the year. All the Deftone fans are like, fuck you guys.
That's what you hate.
Fucking Deftones army's coming after you, bro.
Dude, fucking Dave Matthews Army came after me.
Oh shit.
What did you do?
I was just speaking my mind on Dave Matthews Band.
So Chris, he played in No Bragging Rights way back in the day, but he also played guitar in Creative Void. And he's a huge Dave Matthews Band fan. Huge. Like there's even Creative Void riffs that he stole from Dave Matthews Band and just made him metal.
Say.
Weird as shit. But Chris is like a super fan. So he was in town from Georgia. He came and did an episode with us, and they got into a debate about Dave Matthews Band. We clipped it, put it on YouTube. The Dave Matthews Army came after Mike.
No.
They're like, I'm curious to see what type of music you fucking listen to. And he's like, and he argued with all of them.
Oh
Online.
no! All in the comments.
Yeah. I was like, come on, guys, come on.
Yeah.
I could take y'all. Isn't he beefing it with Tom Segura too?
Is
Dave
he?
It
Is it Dave Matthews?
No,
I thought it was Garth
Garth
Brooks.
Brooks.
Garth Brooks. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they
The serial
blocked
killer?
him.
That's fucking
Yeah.
funny.
There's like a documentary out saying like basically showing like all these like disappearances and murders that
Yeah.
took place on his tour routes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's the serial killer in Austin.
Yeah.
See.
It's because of that show that Tom made of the country singer that like captures people so he can like do music in front of them and like kills them or something like that. If they don't, like, listen to them.
Well, it started before that. It started on his podcast. 'Cause
Oh, it did?
It was a joke. He would be like, if you ever look in Garth Brooks' eyes, it's like lifeless. So when he does all these interviews and shit, there's like no life behind his eyes. And you're like, so they all started commenting like, Garth, where's the bodies? and then everybody that listens to the podcast started going to Garth Brooks'
Yeah.
Instagram going, where are the bodies, Garth? And he even acknowledged it on like a fucking public interview. He's like, yeah, people are weird. They comment like, where's the bodies? You
Yeah,
know, and then that
the
just
people are the weird ones.
Yeah.
Not Garth at all.
so
What if that's like Tom Sears' way of like
exposing it.
yeah.
What was his alter ego? Garth Brooks had his
When he wears all black and he's like
Yeah.
mysterious.
It's like
Yeah.
Nick something Nate or not Angel.
I'll let it-
I forget what it was.
That's a serial killer?
It's like Chris.
Yeah.
It's like Chris something, right?
I think so.
His name's like Chris Murders. I'm not a serial killer, guys, I swear.
All that song is just about murder.
The EP is Where Are the Bodies?
Stalking.
I'm over here talking shit. My band's called Rob the Dead.
It's for archaeologists.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, right?
Chris Gaines.
Chris
Chris
Gaines.
Gaines, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like a magician.
Emo transition.
Dude, he put on eyeliner and like
He looks like
his
from
hair in front of his
Zoolander.
face. Oh shit! All right, we gotta let's jump into a couple questions over here. We got some questions for you guys. First question, from Ty from Spidey Plays Bass. How many bands have each of you guys been in?
Only one other band. Short-lived.
Yeah.
2, the one I talked about with Chris when we were younger. That band was called In Blood I Lay, and then Jackknife, and all 3 with Rob the Dead.
Cool. All right. From Chris, Eva, what are your vocal inspirations? Because the sound is sick.
I mean, back to Ingrown and Scalp, and even the girl from Violencia, she's sick as fuck. What else?
She does. She rips.
Dude, she's so little too.
She's tiny.
I'm
man.
just like, I always hear her, I'm just like, just listen to her. Yeah, shit like that. Like, I like the growl. I like them, like, no whispers, but,
Yeah.
but just shit that just sounds gargly and violent, all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get there.
And then to piggyback off of that, what is your inspiration when you're writing?
Usually some self-hate, some self-deprecating shit, whatever's in my mind. It's easier to write it down and then kind of get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, you hate yourself, like, oh shit, I guess I shouldn't.
I don't hate myself. I just didn't do laundry this week.
No, it's usually like, oh, no, I don't hate myself. I just hate that guy.
Yeah. It all comes down to fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It's fuck Dave, man.
Gonna clip that
Careful.
too.
Careful.
Careful.
Those nerds
I don't check
are
my
out there.
Instagram. I don't care.
We get the band page.
Dude, you guys just get a swarm of like Dave Matthews fans and Deftones fans. All coming to your shows just to talk shit.
Hey, there's a
Hey, but they're at the show.
Yeah.
Just
As
buy
long
a
as they-
ticket.
as long as they paid.
Yeah. Just buy a ticket.
I'm gonna
Use that anger and take it out in the pit.
We got merch in the back.
get my ass beat by people wearing cowboy boots and Doc Martens.
Or flip flops.
There's a bunch of fucking fedoras flying everywhere.
Oh shit. All right. Vic Van Damage, ask Moses, when is he gonna rejoin Jackknife? And he specifically said Moses.
I know he did. He did that. Yeah, so that's one of our closest buddies.
Yeah.
We hate him. He's the one that was like, oh, you guys are the AI band, you guys are the Instagram band, just busting their balls. So I'm not gonna answer that question.
Goat from Nowhere. What are you guys' favorite new metal bands?
New metal? Well, apparently System of a Down, because there's a cover band we played with on New Year's Eve, and I haven't listened to them in years. Man, I remember every
Like,
fucking
fuck,
lyric.
yeah.
I was singing my heart out. I was just
Dude, they played for like an hour, maybe, and 45 minutes I was singing the whole time.
And then I had to remember half the way. I'm just like, shit, I got a show in 2 days. I was just
Yeah.
like, that shit was sick. I didn't even remember I liked them that much,
Yeah.
but they were good.
Yeah, for me, I would,
Deftones.
yeah. I'm not gonna name one of the like Linkin Park. Even though I love Linkin Park, I used to love Disturbed, fucking bastard. But right now, I catch myself listening to a lot of Dry Kill Logic. I don't know if you guys remember that band.
Dry Kill Logic.
They had one song that was big on MTV back in Headbangers Ball days, and that was it. But
What was the song?
it's called Rot.
You sing that shit.
I play guitar. Are you gonna have the guitar? I'll play it.
You want to play a little bit?
Dude, so the same buddy that had me listen to Deftones, he sent me Linkin Park. Because I've heard Linkin Park, they're huge, but I'd never listened to Hybrid Theory all the way. Fucking
It's great.
amazing.
The first two albums are
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Great.
like...
And if you listen to what he's saying, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, he was serious.
Yeah,
He was serious.
Dude, so relevant now for just mental health and like I'm a fan. Oh no, they're still going. Different singer, but
there's an album in between too. In between both of those, I was like kind of like a extended version of the first one.
Okay.
That one's tight too. Dude, I used to be obsessed with Linkin Park. But it was like one of those low key ones.
Yeah.
Where it's like only at home with my Walkman, no one else could know. So I was like, I'm gonna wear Cannibal Corpse Pantera shirts, walking around listening to Linkin Park. We're listening to Brujeria. Can I listen to it? Oh, my Walkman died.
I
batteries away.
was obsessed with Linkin Park, but a lot of it stemmed from the fact that I lived in Georgia at the time, and I was the only Filipino kid in like a 50-mile radius.
Oh, and the Mike.
right? And then Mike Shinoda all of a sudden comes out in Linkin Park, and everybody's like, "Oh, you have spiked hair too! Like you look like Mike Shinoda." I'm like, it's better than being called Rufio, so I'll take it.
You think it's better than being called Rufio?
Now I don't.
I know.
Back then I did. Back then I was upset. Now I'm like, I'll take it.
Dude,
He
Rufio's
still looks
name
good.
is Dante.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dante Bosco.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Filipino icon, man.
You ever see his like residual check videos?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Oh, he does those?
Yeah,
Same.
he's just like, what did I got today? It's like
Yep.
$2.
He gets like the because he has like what Avatar too. Like he was in Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he gets
He does a lot of voice.
yeah, like a lot of voiceover stuff. So yeah,
That's dope. $2 from Hook.
those are those cover checks, man. Those living on a prayer checks.
Dude, so I think I've probably said this a million times. I don't feel bad for like people that cover or even steal music from like huge artists, because basically when we released our cover, just how much we made on that cover was more than we made on our whole catalog. So, and that's just one song that wasn't, it just our band. I don't know, I forget what the time period was, but it's like if we made this much for that one fucking song, how much are they making on their entire catalog? They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine.
It's like, oh, we're not making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well, that's how
anymore.
Napster went down.
Dude, I used to love download because you never knew what you were gonna get.
Oh my god.
Hey, but
I got horror stories, bro. I got horror stories.
but do you guys have those bands that were like surprises? Because I got tricked and I wanted to hate, but I was like, fuck, this kind of sick.
This guy's good.
Because then like you read, there was a band, I remember I was trying to get like a strung out song, not album. And then so like it said like, the name, the song, and at the very end it had
For fans of.
yeah. Well, no, it just said like Hul Spuma, and it was like this Mexican punk band, like skate punk band, and they were dope. And I wanted to hate it, but I was just like, "Fuck, this is sick." And I looked them up, and they're like in the actual legit
Oh, sick.
Mexican punk band.
That's tight. I always ended up with like porn. You were like, I
Accidentally.
think this is a Trey song.
I was the opposite. I was going for porn. I was like, who's this? I was like, Soldier Boy, fuck it. Save. That's how I discovered Metallica. Oh, the song is sick. One.
Oh yeah. All right, Moises, which Linwood high school fight or riot or event inspired you to write this pissed off?
So that was like 20 years ago. So I'm not one to hold grudges, but one of the biggest ones that happened. So growing up in Linwood, everybody's in a gang. The punkers had a gang, the metalheads had a gang, and they were like legit gangs because like they were clicked up with Crips, they were clicked up with like Mexican gang cartels, whatever. So we had this one show. It was a night rally. I was an honor student. A bunch of people wanted like they wanted to bring bands to the night rallies, right? So they're like, oh, we start bringing bands. We invited a few buddies. I don't know if you guys remember a band called Seven Front War. A bunch of hardcore bands from like from those days. So we played the night rally, and then it turned out nobody saw the bigger picture. Like, oh, everyone's gonna be here.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of our set, you just see our homies from Paramount, from Downey. They're hanging out with us. So all the Crips and Bloods are associating them with us. And then because we had homies that were gangbangers, there was a race riot. Like it was all the black people and all the Polynesian Samoans versus the Mexicans. I was like, that's unfair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. But so in the middle of our set, it's just a race riot just broke out. They had to lock in the middle of our set. They had to lock the school. Sheriffs came, choppers came, and everyone's like, "Oh, we don't know what to do." So everyone was just fighting, throwing weapons, using guitar, everyone was just fighting. But luckily, there was like a lunch lady, so there was like a side exit. She's like, "I'll open the gate for you guys. Because we were in the van. Like, you guys get the fuck out."
Because you guys aren't part of this. You guys
well, I mean, we were fighting, but we went
Right.
yeah. So she just saw a bunch of nerds with guitars. So you guys just get out. And then I lived across the street from the high school, so we all just fucking ran. So we all just ran to my house.
Safe.
Yeah, yeah, dude. But it was like the last 2 years growing up in Linwood is crazy. I got kicked out. So my senior year, I went to a continuation school, but Chris and them still went to the high school, and then. Dude, it just got bad to the point where like grown men were looking out for us. Dudes in like 40s standing outside McDonald's in their cars looking for us in vans. Dude, there was a van full of grown men like in their 30s, 40s looking out for 15, 16-year-old kids. They find Chris and our buddies. They get out. They all have like guns and knives, and we're running through traffic. And they run to my house, and like it just got. That's how bad Linwood was at one point. Like, people getting thrown from the 3rd floor of the high school. It was just nuts. Shit. But none of that inspired it. I just like talking about it.
It's just a cool story.
Yeah, it's a cool story to tell.
Dang.
But yeah, no. But writing Ghetto Violence, I think it was just a culmination because we have. So it was our first release, Nothing Personal, which was songs that I had written that didn't fit the Jackknife style. I was like, these are more punk, but like more blast, more grindy. So I told Eva, let's just record these. So we did it. And then we had other people join the band. And then we wanted to start playing shows. So we started getting their inputs. But they weren't coming from the same place we were coming from. Mm-hmm. So we changed sounds a little bit. And we have 2 songs. We have Parasite and Gag. I recorded those on an 8-string, dude. So if you listen to those songs, it's like acacia string heavy, right? So we have songs
very
like
Stephen Carpenter of you.
so we have songs like Summer of Hate that are tuned to like D standard, and then I have songs that are tuned down to like A on an 8-string. Yeah. I'm like, we're not gonna play these live. So I'm like, all right, it's just getting different people to influence. So those other people's influences, trying to get their influences. But I'm like, it's kind of ruining what we're trying to go for.
Yeah.
So then we get another drummer. And then we were just so desperate to play that we're just like, he couldn't blast beat, he couldn't do a bunch of things. But we just wanted to play so bad that we're just like, all right, we're just going to half-ass the songs we have, just dumb them down, do them as simple as we can. And then that's what that EP was, Should I Give You Guys, called Guilty of Everything. So that, every time, me and Eva hate those songs. It's just PTSD.
I know, I'm just like,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna wear that shirt everywhere.
yeah.
So we wrote those songs, and then we put them out, and then that didn't work out either. So then when it came with Ghetto Violence, I told Eva, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna write whatever I want to write, what we want to write.
Yeah.
And I would just give her songs, and I would just, because I write a lot, dude. I have like 30 songs. I have like the next 5 years mapped out.
Yeah, I have to cut them off and be like I'll
hey,
tell
relax.
you when to send that.
Yeah. She's like, I can't think of any more words to write down. She's like, just give me a minute.
You get like overwhelmed if you have too many songs to write to?
Kinda. Like I'll just sit in my car and like just feel the song out, and if it's here, and there, then I'm just like, all right, let me just concentrate on one, because then I'll start writing a little bit from each song and don't finish anything.
Yeah.
So I tell him when I'm ready, I'm be like, all right, send one. He's like,
She's like,
From these 12.
yeah,
that's what he does.
That's what I do.
And I usually pick like he's just like, what, I wrote that like fucking years ago, and I was just like, it's cool.
That's when you wrote cool shit, man.
Yeah, so like I send her a bunch of things, and then she's always been spot on. Where like I send her 4, but I'm like, this is the one I like, and 9 times out of 10, that's the one she chooses. And I feel like, so that's why I always go to her when it comes to music, because we're on the same page. Because there are songs that you write that you just, I know if I write a song and if I go to bed, if I'm not hearing the riff, I'm not excited about it, I'm like, oh, that's a throwaway song, I'll just put it to the side. So I'm always writing, so I always send her, I'm like, all right, try these 4 songs. And she always chooses the ones I get excited over. So I'm like, all right, cool. And
I also listen to the throwaway songs too, because I'm like, nah, wait.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yeah, so sometimes there's a riff. She's like, oh, I kind of like this. I'm like, cool. I'll take that and then I'll just rewrite it, rework it to something else. And Ghetto Violence, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna write for me. I just want to write what I want to hear, and it came out. I don't think I could have done a better job writing that EP. To me, I don't know. It's each song. It's like it's Rob the Dead, but I feel each song has its own. It's like its own thing, and like that's what I like about some of my favorite bands when it comes to like the albums. Like, yeah, you know this band, but each album they add a little thing to it. And I told her that's what I want Rob the Dead to be. I don't want Rob the Dead to. You're never gonna get another Ghetto Violence from us again. We're never gonna write.
We're already changing it.
Yeah, we're not gonna write another like hardcore punk grindy song, like grindy EP. If you want to listen to that, Ghetto Violence.
Yeah.
Then the next songs they're gonna be a little more heavier, but it's still gonna be Rob the Dead.
Yeah.
But each album, each release is gonna be a different thing. Like, I've spoken to her, I've spoken to Chris. I was like, dude, I don't care. I don't want to be like the fastest band, the heaviest band. I don't care. The only kind of band I want to be to the listener is their favorite band. So I'm like, as long as I could take you on a roller coaster where you're not skipping songs, like, oh, the song sounds like this one, then I'm good.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're kind of getting comfortable enough where Eva's like, all right, no, this song kind of sounds like that one. Do another one. Do it. Rewrite them. All right, cool.
It sounds like you guys are in a groove now too. So like like the things you write, she can work with, and then vice versa. You know.
And I think what's cool is that you can be experimental as you want, and her voice kind of keeps it.
That's exactly.
You guys. Like, that's rad.
That's what I'm trying to make it the face of the band. I was like, this is the last interview I'm gonna do. It's like, from here on out, you're the face. We're gonna be No Doubt. She's gonna be Gwen Stefani. We're just gonna be writing the residual checks.
I mean, if we're making Gwen Stefani money, let's go.
Yeah. All right, well, so that ties into another question from Ty. Describe you guys' first show.
Well, that was like last month. What was it?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. It was at the Slipper Clutch.
Yeah, the homie Efren runs that, and he got us on there with a couple other bands. What was the?
There was a lot of punk bands. It was like a punk night, which is cool.
That place is rad. Have you guys played there? Yeah.
I haven't played there, but I've been to a bunch of shows.
Yeah, I mean it was cool. I mean, I kind of blacked out. I don't know what was happening. That was the first show I played in what 2-3 years maybe. Mm-hmm. And I only had 3 before that, so I was like, oh shit.
I was like, are you nervous? She's like, I haven't eaten in a week. She's shaking.
But once I got up there, I was just like, oh shit, it's kind of like practice.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was
yeah. So like, I like practice being not intense, but I'm like, we try hard at practice. That way, when it comes to the shows, like the hard part's already done.
Yeah, dude, game reps.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, we practice it a couple times. If you fuck up, start the song over again.
Right.
You fuck it up again. All right, you practice that part, take a little break, come back. So that way, when it comes to shows, I'm like, dude, the hard part's already been done. We already recorded it. We practiced it a million times already. Now it's just having fun with it.
Yeah. And then run the whole set too.
Yeah.
Like start to finish.
Yeah, breathing's pretty hard.
Yeah, dude.
I turn all red. I'm just like, I start blacking out. I'm like, oh, shit. I gotta
Right back.
work on that.
Dude, when you're walking, I always tell people the cheat code is if you can run and sing on a treadmill.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Dude, that's
But
the cheat code.
It's still hard. So I'm just like trying to breathe, remember the lyrics, and not fall down. I'm just like, it's just...
The thing that he got me on too, which like fucked me up for forever, but eventually, like once I got used to it, got better, is those elevation masks too.
Oh, I haven't seen those in a minute.
Like put on an elevation mask and like run your set with an elevation mask because your lungs are like fighting, right?
Add to cart.
Yeah, it's
Dang, I haven't seen.
tried that one time. It's like I got this. Mike's not strong like that. Almost died.
Those are like in for like a minute there. Like everybody had them.
Yeah, they get gross after you're done.
You start sounding like Bane and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's cool too because you can do full volume stuff and you don't have to feel as nervous like everyone hearing you.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I remember I was
Just
like
screaming in the gym. Just...
Well, I remember I would like jump rope in my garage with my mask on. And I'd be, like,
shit, you were going hard.
And then, I mean, actually, I don't know. I feel like it
muffles a lot.
Muffles it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was.
I want to give credit to Justin Pecan because he's the one who told me about the elevation mask.
Justin?
Mm-hmm. Also, I sent Justin a really awesome Instagram video today, and I hope he enjoys it.
Oh no. I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, all right.
Okay.
I might throw you under the bus.
All right, let's do it.
Every time I'm on Instagram and I see like some dark humor thing or whatever, something that's like,
see me on
he liked it already. I'm like, nice. I'm just gonna like it.
You know you can take that off now.
Fucked. Can you?
You can take off what people see that you liked. I did that immediately.
I need to turn
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit off
'cause-
for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like the questionable ones. I'm like,
I'm gonna throw
liking
you on the bus too.
Yeah, I hardly.
I see you liking some real horny
no.
ones.
I stopped. I'm like, oh, this is I don't want to put my prints on this. I don't want to put my prints
Especially
on.
nowadays.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What you guys say?
Yeah, nothing.
man, Garth Brooks, bro. Garth Brooks. Where are the bodies?
I'll see your face on there and be like, yeah, me too, bro.
I was like, same. Fist bump.
Wait, for real though, where do you go?
You gotta go. You gotta put. I don't know how like all the
It's in the
buttons in there. Yeah,
settings.
one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this 10
Everyone watching it wants to come in.
I've had to like unlike things because I'm like, I'm leaving my print on this.
That's why you just send it to a friend. Chuckle,
That's what I do. That's
Yeah.
what I have to. This guy.
and then immediately delete it. And like I didn't
Yeah.
send you
I'm
shit.
like, I'm not trying to get, yeah.
I know my wife is my wife because I send her the most fucked up things that I find, and she just absorbs it. Loves me still, I think.
She's from Florida, man.
So Florida, yeah. That's what I said. She doesn't scare, dude.
She's seen way worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This question for you, my friend.
Thank God.
What scene from Interview with a Vampire do you fall asleep to every night?
Dude, that's my favorite movie. Everyone thinks I'm crazy for it, but I don't. Fuck yeah.
It's a good movie.
Dude, like,
movie.
so, none, all right? I watch it from beginning to end. I'm hard the whole time. Nah, no, but like,
Delete.
I've seen
I don't
like
need
several people saying that was like their coming out.
They're coming out.
They're coming out.
Listen,
Well, you have
listen. I
anything to
read
say?
all those books. All right.
yeah, so like, I like reading a lot, right? So one of the things I have a lot of books on, like, I don't read nonfiction. It's just, I like history. I like weird history. So like, I have a podcast and I talk about things like that, like old timey medicine. And one of the things that I somehow just gravitated to is just like the history of a lot of the things that that we like, or like vampires and like the witches. And vampires just always, just for whatever reason, when I started reading on them, I'm like, damn, every culture has its own different thing.
Sure. Yeah.
So I just gravitated toward like vampires, and then for whatever reason, that early era of like 1890 to like the early 1900s, when it's like horror and the Victorian like romanticism in writing kind of came together. That's like that whole Jack the Ripper era. Something about that era is just has me by the balls. And I don't know what it is. It's just I just like that era when it comes to like movies. And Interview with the Vampire was one of those early movies where I was like, oh, it's kind of like in that era. And it's just like, it's vampires. And like, I read the book. And so it's just like Anne Rice. Who hasn't seen Anne Rice, you know? So it's just like, or read Anne Rice. So it's just like, I loved it. And then that's just like a comfort movie. I just play it in the background. I know it from beginning to end. I just play it in the background. Just everyone makes fun of me for it. Which I don't get. It's a good movie.
Can you drop some vampire facts on us?
Yeah, so there are things where it's like back in the old days, like you could, so vampires used to be called revenants before. Revenants were just reanimated corpses. People that would, and the way you become a revenant, some cultures were fucking like dumb. Like if you died on a Thursday and it was cloudy, you could be a vampire. Yeah. If your grave was like facing a certain way, he's gonna become a vampire. If a cat showed up in your grave, that dude's a vampire. It's just like crazy. It's just like a bunch of different cultures, a bunch of things. And it's like the lack of understanding of the human decomposition process is what gave away to the whole vampirism. Because you know when you die, your nails still grow, and then your body bloats and you still bleed.
Your hair still grows too, right?
Yeah. So a lot of people, they were superstitious. So like Eva died, and then it just so happened she died because of the cold. She died of a cold because it's winter, and so the crops are dying. So like, our crops are dying because Eva's a vampire. We have to dig her up. So they fucking dig her up, and they see her with blood. She's bloated, so blood's coming out of her mouth, eyes, and the nails are still growing. They're like, see, she's a fucking revenant. And then they'll just start decapitating a bunch of dead people.
Yep.
Fun.
Have you
I don't know.
two questions? 'Cause we're about to go on a nerd tangent here.
Yeah, now we're starting.
Go ahead. And,
Welcome to the podcast.
Now's when the show really starts. No, have you seen the trailers for the new Dracula movie coming out?
Yeah, I'm excited for it, just because.
It actually looks.
I haven't. Who?
yeah, I haven't either.
Who's in it? Who's directing it? What era?
Great question. Don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even know this movie was happening until I saw a trailer like a month ago or something like that.
Oh.
And it's actually the story of like, hey, I gave my life to God, and he still took away the woman that I loved. So fuck you. Now you're gonna have to deal with me for eternity, and that's how he became Dracula, and like the whole story of like.
So it's the same. It's the same. No, isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not, because we already seen it, but
It looks like it's a different,
Yeah, it's like a different
spin
take on it.
But it looks like visually the trailer looked really good. But I don't know who's directing it or
I'm spacing out on it. 'Cause I remember they announced the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein a while back.
which was awesome.
Oh, I fucking loved it. I fucking
I
loved it.
couldn't
Yeah.
get through it.
Really?
Like I couldn't. I was like, he looks like powder.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like,
Yeah.
couldn't get through past that.
I think visually, I liked it. I like all of Del Toro's stuff.
Yeah.
Just the worlds that he creates and
Yeah.
how he plays with colors and shit, like, and how something so dark can also still be so beautiful.
Mm-hmm,
you know?
Yeah, like there's a specific scene like not to cut you off, but in the Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, like that scene where he's chopping off the bodies, decapitating it. Normally, 9 out of 10 people would think of that like that's a gory scene and gonna have evil music.
Yeah.
But Guillermo del Toro, he has like whimsical fairy tale music playing in the background.
Yeah.
He has music. He's like dude chopping off arms, decapitating heads, and there's like some Disney princess song playing in the background. And it's like I love it.
It's like looking at an
is
arm.
that the new one that came out?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually want to see that.
It's really
So good.
I like the visual of like Nosferatu, that one.
I love that movie.
But it also was just like a cut short like movie of what the
Yeah.
hell. I was just like, you're missing parts. But I
Yeah.
love the way it looked.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro's. Yeah, I really dug his interpretation of it.
Did you guys watch his Pinocchio?
No, I still haven't seen it.
I'm sure that's scary.
Dope. It's creepy, but he did all like the stop motion
Yeah.
puppet. It's like
gotta
another
watch it.
thing. Like it's so dark, but it's so beautiful. Like the way that they do it, it's crazy. Yeah, that was rad too.
That beautiful fat Mexican man.
I know.
Yeah. He's like such a horror buff because he's like saying that he was buying a house and he was like saying a requirement of it has to be haunted.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I went to his exhibit when they had it at the LACMA.
Yeah, same. I did too. That was so nice.
Amazing. I brought my cousin with me. He's super religious and like Philip, like real, like,
He's
he's
like-
super like
Yeah,
nice.
he's-
And he's like, "Where the fuck are we?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's beautiful. Like, look at this."
Yeah.
brother, I didn't know you were a Satanist.
I also took my cousin was like, "Hey, let's go watch a movie." I was like, "Cool." It just came out. And he's like, "All right, yeah, let's go watch it." And like halfway through, he's like, "What the fuck did you take me to?" I'm like, don't worry about it, man. Yeah. So, all right. Second question. Interview with the Vampire. Have you watched the new AMC series?
Yes,
How do you feel about that?
I love it. I'm excited for this. Season 2 hasn't come out yet, has it?
Season 2 is out. I think season
I haven't caught up on my shows.
Talamasca is coming next.
Is it? Okay. Yes. I've just been. I can't watch shows because it pisses me off because I'm like, why am I watching something when I could be doing something? I have like so many things that I like doing, and that's why I can't really watch TV shows or like play video. Well, I try not to play video games because I'm like, why am I playing this? I could be writing music. I could be doing this. I could be doing a bunch of things. I could be making art instead of
Yeah.
So there's always that like battle in me. So like when it comes to a lot of TV shows, I have a long list of TV shows that I'm like, I gotta get back to it.
Yeah, I have to wait till they're all out and then binge watch them. Cause
Yeah.
I can't be sitting here like, fuck, next Sunday, the new episode. Like,
I would never. Oh yeah, that's why I gave up. Like that's why I gave up on Landman. I like Landman. I don't know if you guys.
I just got caught up.
The Billy Bob Thornton TV show, the one where he's an oil dude
Taylor Sheridan.
after
Oh,
Yellowstone.
Sheridan show?
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
It's the show he did.
Yeah, watch it. Watch
So
it.
good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to troll. It had the movies not come out and just based on the book. I don't know if you know anything about the book, but what is your take on Twilight?
Skin of a killer, brother.
Wasn't Twilight like
fanfic?
erotic fan fiction?
It was Twilight was a
Why
fanfic
you
of
guys-
21. We're looking at Eva like she's supposed to know. And I'm over here rattling off the answer.
No, that's Moises.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like a fanfic of what was that one?
Oh, 50 Shades.
Yeah, or was it the other way around? I think 50 Shades was a
50 Shades was a fanfic of Twilight.
Twilight.
There's like a whole thing that happened. I think it was because like
Because 9/11.
9/11.
Gerard Way.
Oh, that My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Because
I was so confused.
What?
She's like, you get that?
All of a sudden, she's like, "Wait, so what happened?"
I knew nothing about Twilight. I was actually like nervous to go watch it because my cousins really want to see it when we were in Mexico, and like it's a vampire movie, but it's a kind of like a love story, and I'm like, oh man, I can't do blood. So I thought we were going into like a vampire movie.
Yeah.
And it was Twilight.
Like Underworld.
yeah, and
Well, what do you got against Underworld?
I love it.
dude, I love.
See, that was my sexual awakening.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Dude, I think an underrated movie is Rise of the Lycans. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the
wolf?
prequel, right? Was it?
Yeah, prequel.
It's like the fourth movie, but it's like the prequel to the first one.
Yeah.
I love that movie. So with Twilight, so I went and watched it. First off, watching a movie in Mexico, watching Twilight in Mexico, I had to like watch it later, and I've actually, and then I ended up reading the books, but because I could barely hear the movie the first
Wait,
time.
what?
through.
You watched the movie and then you read the books?
Yeah.
It was that interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to know because like people were losing. Shut up, Jesse.
I would have never thought that.
Because in the movie, people were losing their shit. There was popcorn flying. There was people
Yo,
screaming.
but the theaters in Mexico are fucking
They go crazy.
sick
Yeah.
as
It's
fuck,
like a
though.
concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
And
like-
they give you a little tray. They put it revolves around. It's sick.
It was like half. I remember like towards the end of the movie, like when popcorn was still flying. I'm like, who still has popcorn? Like,
There's no way you have more left.
yeah, you guys going? They're like getting it, coming back, and throwing more. It was.
Well, it's only like 2
And
pesos anyways.
it has like the tajin on it.
It's all sticky and shit.
But so I was like, dude, what the heck is this? And so I was reading the books, and then like in my mind, I was like, oh, this is gonna take like a dark twist because of like how the story was going, and then it didn't. It was
They're shimmering, huh?
yeah.
He was expecting blood. He got sprinkles shimmering. I still haven't seen the movies.
Oh,
Believe it or not.
I watched one of them in passing because somebody had it on and I was there, and I was just like, "What the fuck is happening in this movie?" I couldn't figure it out.
I feel I love it because I love vampires. I love rom-coms. It's like it's
I'm
both
curious.
together.
That's what I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
It's just I haven't just gotten around to it.
Just watch
scared.
it and then be like, I'm only watching this because Mike's sad.
Yeah, next
In case someone
record,
makes fun of you.
next record is gonna be Twilight based.
Next show you're gonna see with a Team Jacob backpack.
Their next album's Vampiro.
It's got one of those glitter covers, like when you move it, it's just shiny.
A hologram. Write it down.
I was like, I'm out. She's like, I'm out.
Oh man,
Early My Chemical Romance though, this shit was all vampire themed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, Mexico's crazy. Have you ever watched the Dragon Ball Z episode in public? It's like watching an Olympic sport. Dude, I
These
remember
motherfuckers are actually fighting in front of you.
Dude, like I remember one of my cousins, he got sick in Mexico, whatever. While I was in Mexico, we had to go to the hospital, and we were in the waiting room. Somehow, for whatever reason, they're playing Dragon Ball Z. No one's paying attention to, and doctors and nurses were all just in the break room, just full volume, dude, full volume for the whole episode. Everyone's just watching. It ends, commercial. They go do something. They come back. We're all just.
Go back to work.
I'm like, yo, my cousin's fucked. I was like, if they don't have a sensor with me here, he's done.
All right, well, tying on to vampires, if you were to direct a vampire movie, what artist would be on the soundtrack?
Oh, dude, I'd go. New
Passion right here.
dude. You don't think I've thought about
Just
this?
him. It's just him sending the questions.
Just from Grimoire Poppy.
Fake accounts.
It just for whatever reason, new metal hits hard with horror.
Sure.
So I'd go like just to piss people off. I'll throw Sleep Token on there.
Wasn't the whole Queen of the Damned soundtrack like
Oh yeah.
It was
Jonathan Davis?
yeah. It's like,
But there were some bangers on that soundtrack.
dude, I
though.
would, dude, rest in peace.
There were some songs on there that I was like, I need this on my iPod.
I'd throw us on there just because, just get some placement.
Fight scene.
Get some residual checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go.
You do know.
Yeah, but I don't want to give Hollywood my ideas, bro. My $10 idea.
All right, and then last question on here: did you know that Bugera heads aren't waterproof?
Oh, dude. All right, so yesterday at the show. I'm taking everything out from my truck. I have a big ass Silverado, so I'm trying to get the merch, but I have my head. I noticed it's water, but it doesn't look whatever because it's raining. So I put it down, and then I grab the merch and I give it to my cousin and my sister who are helping me out, and then I pick up the Bugera head. And I put it in the only dip in the full parking lot. So when I lift up my head,
Just water.
just dips all over my leg, and I'm just holding it like.
Oh no.
Oh, is that why you had to use Russ's?
That's why I use Russ's.
Is it shot? Is it just completely shot?
No, it works. I tried it this morning. I put it in front of a heater.
Did I put it in rice?
That's what they were telling me. That's what Russ was telling me to do.
Big ass bucket of rice.
No, because the Bugera head's my Bugera head.
It's a small one?
It's a small one. So
Okay, yeah.
It's small. It's super light, which is the only reason I like it. Just because I have a crate that's like 60 pounds. I was like, I'm not carrying that. So I have the little Bugera one, and I'm pay attention to when you push it down. It get real expensive. Dude, I was mad, but I was like, I can't get mad at nobody. I did it. I could have put it to the left.
Yeah.
I decided to put it in the only fucking lake in the parking lot. And I fucking lifted it up. I'm like, why is it heavy? And then just.
Oh no.
So like right before I set, I was like, hey Russ, how you doing, buddy?
Hey bud, can I borrow this?
Can you do me a favor? Yeah. So they're not waterproof, but it works.
So it is waterproof.
Yeah. So
Resistant. Water.
Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. It wasn't. Mike said it.
those Bugeras are they're hit or miss.
Dude.
They're hit or miss.
Yeah.
Man. Like
My Bugera sounds really good on my with my B52 cab. Then with everything else sounds like garbage.
yeah.
But I'm like, and everyone backlines show now. So like, I don't have to take my head anymore. So I mean my cab. So I'm like, I'd have to risk it that they have a good cab. But so far, all 3 shows we played, the last 2 shows have been mic'd up. So cool. And then the last one, Russ helped me out with his. So my luck's running out. So I gotta figure it out. I gotta fix my crate. My crate head.
Since we're talking gear, I ordered a new mic from today and cable.
Did you?
I did.
Wow. What'd you get?
My Shure Beta SM58
Wow.
and the cable. I don't know. Probably Amazon or something. Probably an Amazon cable.
Did you buy more tape too, so you can tape your?
Oh shit! I gotta get that.
Dude, that's what we need. We need tape. I don't have tape. My cables are just fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Do
you
you rock
bring-
your own microphone?
Yeah, I've seen I've seen what people do with those mics. I'm like,
I saw this video the other day. Somebody was loading onto stage, and they took a video of the microphone, and it was crusted. Black. It was like brown.
yeah,
You
I
could
think I
see,
saw
like,
that same video. Yeah.
And he's like, I am fucking not using that tonight. This is why you bring your own mic.
I mean, I even get down on my mic, so it's like I had
yeah.
to share it once because one mic went out for Batala. And I was seeing him, I was like, I'm going to have to wipe that down after.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer.
Right now, I have lavender scent.
What?
Hand sanitizer.
You keep it in your mic box.
In my
right?
box, yeah. I just put a little bit.
Smart. I gotta do that.
Yeah. Dude, I remember we were in somewhere in Washington, I think, and I had to use the house mic, and it smelled so bad, and I couldn't get over how bad it smelled.
You're like,
The whole time, just
You're like, can you turn me like way up? I'm just
Yeah.
seeing from back here.
ugh.
I remember we played a Watch with Jack and I. We played a Watch show. I think it was a Watch show, and they were selling food. And I remember everyone was sharing a mic, but Chris from Jack and I, he always has his mic. So a band's playing, some guy's eating the street dogs, and then it's his turn. He goes up, and he's setting up and he's eating his food, and then he starts singing to the mic. I was like, oh no, that is fucked up.
All the onion and
Everything. Dude. I was like,
nah.
you know, there's some food still like.
Ugh.
That's fucked up. I'm only on Watts.
I shouldn't say this, but I remember.
Say it.
Shouldn't say this, but I will.
I just remember because I knew I hadn't even started singing yet. All I said was, like my "What's up," whatever, and then it was. I put the mic out right away, and my hand was wet when I got it back, and I remember just being like, "That's not me. I'm not sweating yet. That's not me."
Oh. Yeah, that's. I mean, you know what though? I did notice that, like when Creative Voice stopped playing regularly and stopped traveling as much, my immune system got way weaker
Oh yeah.
because I wasn't passing the mic off to everybody
My
all the
stomach
time.
is so weak now, dude.
Dude, I used to be a fucking champion and never get sick. Now I get the sniffles all the time
I
and
have an
shit.
iron belly, dude. They're like the hot dogs are about to take out of like the 7-Eleven. It's still warm.
Don't throw that away.
Dude, I've gotten free like pizzas and free hot dogs because they're like, no, I'm not gonna sell this. I was like, then can I have it? He's like, I can't. I don't even want to give it to you. I'm like,
So you're sign a waiver.
yeah. I was like, please, please.
We're also not 25 anymore.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
That has nothing to do with it.
Dude, I used to regularly hit those. I don't know if they still have them. The bomb burritos at the gas station. They were like these XL, like fucking bean and cheese burritos, whatever. Like you're huge, but they were like $1.
Put them in the microwave.
Yeah, you just throw it in the microwave, and then you like the center is still frozen, but the rest of it's like lava when you're driving. I used to hit those regularly and have no issues. If I even look at it now, I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself. This is bad.
The only good thing about like a winter tour was when you go to Subway and you get your footlong, and then you put your footlong on the dash and it stays cool because of how fucking cold it is. So you have your lunch and your dinner.
I mean, you have to find the silver lining somewhere.
The last van food that I had, we bought a shitload of burritos from Miguel's before driving out to San Diego for a show, and in our old van, R.I.P. to the Fields on Wheels, it was the AC would work as long as you were driving. But if you were,
one of those.
yeah, but if you were like stopped in traffic, it wasn't working. So all of us are in the van driving to San Diego for a show, and it's 114 degrees.
Oh.
And we get stuck in traffic, and we're just sitting there like fucking melting, right? So we had our burritos. We brought them in the car, like 10 bean, rice, and cheese burritos just sitting there. Get down to San Diego. It was too hot to eat. So we just left them sitting in the car, went, set up, like loaded in, got merch set up, whatever. Bands start playing. I'm like, I'm fucking hungry. Go back to the van. Still just as hot as it was before. And I was
How
like,
to get hotter?
fuck it, I'm eating this. I don't care. It's a dangerous game.
That is very dangerous.
Very dangerous game, but gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Where do we get on? How did this?
Huh?
How did this?
I don't
know.
Favorite What's your favorite tour food? Well, shit. Let's get a mental health check, Mike.
Oh yeah, mental health check is where we're like checking weekly, see where we're at mentally. That way, if things are going well, what's going on in our life that's keeping us in a good place, and if things aren't going so well, what's going on in our life that's keeping us in a funk. Yeah, who wants to go first?
Wrong first.
You go first, Mike. Switch it up.
You go first.
Yeah, 2026.
2026. I've been able to sing, which is like good for me. That's like my. I feel like that always keeps me like in a good place. And then if I have, things to look forward to, that kind of helps keep me motivated and keep me from spiraling, because my work is just physically crazy. But we have some shows coming up. We have new music that we're writing. It took us 4 years to write a 14-song album for our skate punk band. 25 minutes worth of songs, and we're like at what?
12 songs
12
for
songs
the new
right now?
record. Yeah.
And our album came out in November,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So like we're already like ready to release another.
That's
Another
that's
album.
good.
So we were gonna like surprise drop a new EP like a month after the show, and then we decided like, oh, we'll just throw one more song on there, and then that turned into like, damn, there's a lot of heaters on here that we just want to keep writing. So now we're like, oh, okay, we'll drop a single before we play the Punk Rock Museum, and then we'll drop another single before our show in February, and then by March we'll just drop another 14-song album. So yeah, I went from 6 to 14 in the span of like 2 weeks.
Have you guys done the Punk Rock Museum show already?
End of this
End of the
month.
month.
Sick.
Yeah.
So that's like something that I'm like really looking forward to. Also, No Effects opened an exhibit on it's opening on the 16th
Oh, in the OC, right?
for the Punk Rock Museum.
Oh, because there was like another one in the OC or something.
Oh, really?
Or something like that.
I want to go. I love No Effects. So just things to look forward to. Next weekend, my wife and I are going on a cruise, so I'm very excited about that.
Where are you guys going?
Catalina and Ensenada.
I'm scared of the ocean.
Me too, man. But cruise ships are like cities on water, man. They're so massive. Yeah, but
People die in the city all the time, brother.
yeah, but the people opposing the
Federal Reserve Bank.
Reserve,
Yeah,
they're not gonna be on this cruise.
bro. And it wasn't the real Titanic. It was a switcheroo, brother. The real Titanic had no windows. I mean, had the windows.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Oh no! You want to switch seats?
It's gonna turn into a whole different podcast.
Yeah.
Feel seen. So yeah, things to look forward to. And just 2025 was a weird year. A lot of cool things, a lot of bad things happen. So I'm just excited for like a new year, a new start.
Sick.
You want me to go? So about 18 months ago, I got hurt at work. So I've been on workers' comp for like 18 months. I have 2 slip discs, and they're slip discs. I have degenerative those discs below and below. I just a bunch of shitty back problems, right?
Yeah.
So that sucks. Like it squished. It's like the nerves, it's squishing on it's pressing on my nerves, and the nerves are pressing down on my sciatica. So if I sneeze wrong, I'm out for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like I can't walk. And like she's seen me, like I'm like grabbing the wall just for me to walk. It takes me like 10 minutes to get to the restroom, and I've been like on and off for like 18 months.
Shit.
So I've been fighting my insurance company, trying to get. They're like, you need a back surgery, but you're too young for a back surgery, but you need the back surgery. So I've just been dealing with that.
What's the surgery? Are they going to do like a fusion or?
No, they need. So I have 2 slip discs, and one of them's sticking out 13 centimeters, whatever the smallest centimeters, 13, and the other one 11. So they're sticking out. So they want to cut them off because those are the things that are pressing on my nerves. And so right now, there's no pain, but I feel it. And it's been like that for like 18 months. And like they wouldn't let me go to work. I couldn't work, so I've just been on workers' comp. So I've just been struggling, just like dealing with it. And that's why, I guess that's probably why the new song sounds so aggressive, just because I'm just like, it's just therapy for me. Like
Just hunched over, angry.
yeah. Like my fucking piece of shit back. Yeah, so I'm just been writing, and then that's always been a plus. And then being around, to me, one of the most fun things about being in a band is the pre and post show. Like, yeah, playing on stage is cool, but I like the hangs. I like hanging out with people, you know, and like, so that's just been cool. Just been, you know, being able to go back out, just hanging out with friends, just getting out of your own head, and just, yeah, because like, like I'll be fine one week, and then I just fucking go from a bag, try to get my monster from the fridge, and then my back's out, and then I can't move for like 3 weeks. So it just sucks. And like like I said, she's seen me just like I'm like I can't move. So she's like, all right, I'll go over and record, and you know, just been dealing. She'd be giving me like icy hot. She bought me like like just shit for my back and stuff. So just dealing with that sucks because I've been like just because I had I used to work for Stone Distributing, so I was a sales rep. So I'm used to being in my car, going to stores, making sales, just moving around. That was my job, and then suddenly halting to like, you know, just getting injured, and then sometimes I would have to go to the hospital, and all they would do just like, you just have to let the pain pass, take some ibuprofen, and that's all they could do. So it's just been dealing with that. But I've been good for a while. I've been good for like maybe like 4 months, where I haven't really had anything severe. Like there are some things where like if I move a little, I'm like I tweak my back, but it's usually back for like after like a day or two. So it's just that fight of just like I want to go out, but I'm like, fucking, it's even worth it. And then it doesn't help that I have a fucking Silverado truck, so I have to like lift myself onto the truck. I'm like, I was just like, do I even want to go out? And like I was telling Eva, I was like, it's weird seeing me play seeing videos of me playing, because I'm stiff. But I told her, I'm like, I have to be stiff because I'm scared if I move too fast, I'm gonna throw out my back.
You're like one headbang.
Yeah. So you see clips of me, I'm just, and the only thing that moves is my head. I'm just like, I feel like I look like I'm not getting into it, but she's like, no, I'd rather you do that than headbang and then throw your back out.
It's new metal, dude. Just
have the guitar all the way down to my fucking knees and just play it.
Yeah, dude.
You know what? Sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
Deftones that shit, man.
Oh, you just ruined that idea. Everyone's start whispering into my ears. She's gonna be like, where are the bodies? Yeah, I've just been dealing with that. And then also, you know, yesterday, Sean from Exienzo, I don't know if you guys know Sean. He used to be in We Are the End. He's bassist for them. Cool, sweetheart. If the term green flag was a person, it's Sean. That dude always looks. I met him from the first time I met him. Like, you know, I talked to him, and then just randomly I'll just we stopped talking for like a few weeks, or like I don't post anything for a while. He'll just hit me up on Instagram. Hey, dude, how you doing? Is everything good? So he reaches out for people, and yesterday he had like this huge monologue, like, check on your friends. Like, there's people that we've lost. Like, there's people that I've lost that I maybe could have helped because like I didn't reach them out. I didn't reach out to them, and like he had this whole speech, and I was like, dude, we came to mosh, not to cry. You know, but it's like one of those things where it's just like, no, it's true. Like, it doesn't cost just like, hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah.
And like, even just that, just being seen, you just could be like, you know what, I'm not doing so good. Hey, let's go out, let's go do something, and then that could change the course of a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, so shout out to Sean.
Oh yeah, Sean.
Hell yeah, Sean. You want to go next? You want me to go next?
Sure, I'll go. Well, the last few years, I've been just trying to get my shit together, because before that, I was pretty fucking miserable in the situation I was in. So even this last year, or 2025, like, I got healthy again. I got to where I wanted to be again. It was grinding with Rob the Dead. That was like what got me through the whole fucking thing. And finally, I'm at where I wanted to be, and back to traveling again, taking off. This month's my birthday month, so we're getting it in every weekend now. So
When's your actual birthday?
the 9th. So put the day this drops.
Oh, cool.
Happy
birthday.
But
She's 55.
in vampire
Well, you look
years.
great.
But yeah, I'm back. We're back. I was just like, I was real low for a minute. So I think that's where the writing came in. And now it's just like, I'm all happy again. I'm like, fuck, can I even write like that again? I'm just like, shit. Like, so if you see some boppy lyrics now, it's like
I love laughing. Like, what the fuck happened to these guys?
I'll scream it though,
be a
so it'll
pop punk
sound
band
cool.
again.
But yeah, so I'm pretty stoked on that now. We'll see where this year takes us. Only forward.
Oh yeah.
It's like when Adele got married. I was like, no.
When who?
Adele.
I heard when a dog got married. I was like,
I know.
dogs.
I'm just gonna find something to be miserable. No, we don't want that.
I forgot she did get married to what's his face. That one dude that's part of LeBron's team, like his best friend.
Oh, did she marry him?
Yeah, that's who, like the guy that runs all of LeBron's business.
Paul?
Yeah, that's like his childhood friend. Like they grew up together, like part of like business partners.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
so
no. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know if she married him.
Yeah, but I think
Right?
he cheated on her already.
Okay.
So she's back.
Got a dope record on the way.
And she's skinny though, so she's like, okay.
Oh, that's why he cheated.
I still remember that. Did you ever see the video where Adele entered an Adele
Dude, I love that video.
love that
an
video
Adele
so much,
like
dude.
look-alike contest
Yeah.
and lost?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, she like they gave her like prosthetics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
just to slightly change how she looks and
And so here, like, it was cool watching people, the other
the other
talking,
Adeles.
yeah, the other Adele's talking about her, and she's like talking, like,
Yeah.
And like they all have to go up and sing, and like one girl immediately she's like,
yeah. As soon as she started
no one
singing,
notices.
Yep.
My bad, I knocked out the mic. My bad.
Sorry.
Joe got excited. Talking about Adele gets me excited, brother.
Same, dude.
You know, I do miss your morning Adele checks though.
Man,
Oh, dude.
Wait, what happened?
What is that?
So he used to work at a coffee shop, and he would open at like what 4:30 morning 5, and every morning he would get on live and do an Adele check. Like we're gonna turn the shop stereo on and see if Adele is playing. Like fingers crossed, Adele is gonna be playing this morning when I turn on the stereo. And every morning is an Adele check.
What happened?
went on like 100 and something.
Never.
Never.
It happened like once. I was so
But you were
happy.
so committed.
I was so committed. It just, yeah. I think there's like I feel like they changed it, like the playlist so that she wouldn't come on.
Probably.
But I'm like a legitimate huge Adele fan, and so if she comes on the radio, it's gonna be a good shift.
You're like I'm raising that volume. You better scream your order.
I wanted to like. I did yell it, but it was because like I knew all the customers. I was like, "Hey, shut the hell up! Adele's on." I'll talk too loud.
Are you open at 5 in the morning? Is that normal for coffee shops?
Yeah. Dude, Starbucks we used to clock in at like I think 4:15 to be open at 4:30 or something like that. But this other one we had to be there at 5 to open at 5:30. It was dope.
That's it. I figured it would be earlier than that because of all the baked goods and shit.
No, it started at 5, and then by 5:30 most of them are ready, not all of them. Daily Coffee House, Riverside.
Actually, pretty good coffee and pretty good baked goods.
The bakery's opening
It's the reason why we're fat.
soon. Dude, we have these chocolate peanut butter bars at that place.
Chocolate peanut butter sounds fire.
They're like the consistency of brownies.
It's so yeah. But they're like,
Everybody just starts breathing.
dude, they were like the best and worst things that ever happened to me. Like I could not control myself, so I'd have a couple, and I'd justify to be like, oh, I can have this in the morning. I just put bananas on it, so chocolate peanut butter and
Just made it
bananas. So it's a
healthier.
breakfast item now, dude.
Hey, the things we do to convince ourselves, bro.
Yeah,
That's how I was. I was like, I'll drink a Monster. I'm like, fade it with a granola bar.
Balance.
now it's a healthy
Balance,
meal.
yeah.
That's a balanced meal.
Yeah, but then that goes out the window when I'm on my 4th Monster.
Dude,
I'm
he'd
just
be,
like, I
he'd
don't
be
need-
drinking them like at 11 p.m. and shit. I'm just like, bro,
Dude,
what
they
the
just flavored
fuck?
water for me at this point.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
It just flavored water. I've done it where I'm just like on the computer drinking a Monster, finish it, and just get into bed and just knock out.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I didn't realize how like crazy, because like I'll drink a Monster and I don't feel any different, but apparently like it.
If you
really-
stop drinking them, I'm sure it's like withdrawal.
Yeah. So I go to the doctor, right? Because
I haven't stopped drinking enough for me to find out.
dude, I go to the doctor because like hereditary high blood pressure in my family, right? So finally they're like you need to chill on any caffeine or anything like that. And I drank a Monster one time, not thinking that, I got a doctor's appointment in like 30 minutes. So I walk in and they go check my blood pressure. They're like, what did you do before you came over here? I was like, what are you talking about? They're like, your shit is fucking screaming at us. Like I've never seen somebody sitting there so calm with blood pressure this high. I was like, I had a Monster. And they're like, you need to stop. Just don't drink them at all because this is bad. I was like, all right. I still have one in the car. Sorry.
I remember once I had to go take for work. I needed to take a blood test. I stop at a Chevron, grab my Monster, drink it on the way to go take my blood test. Same thing. The test are like, bro, you're like super diabetic. And then I was like, what? I was like, for real? I was like, well, I'm just hereditary. Like, it's gonna happen regardless.
Like so just sugar free or what?
I was like, dude, I need a vice. So I'm straight edge. So I don't drink or smoke. I'm like, I need something so I could blame me being big. I'm gonna say it's the Monsters.
Oh yeah.
You can say no. I'm trying to think. My family was like, I was raised vegetarian, but we have like high blood pressure, and I just like thinking about it, I was like, we put salt on everything.
Yeah.
Like, my mom puts
There's the
salt on
tortillas too.
Yeah.
But also all the vegetarian, like the veggie meats and stuff like that, are loaded with sodium.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it's better now, but back then, it was.
Like, have you ever had that veggie loaf? That shit is like pure. It's like this thick. It's supposed to be like meatloaf, but it's just like soybeans or whatever the fuck it is, and it's like one slice has enough sodium for like 3 days. Yeah. It's insane. But hey, at least we're not eating meat, right?
Isn't that what they give the prisoners in jail?
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's what the president of Venezuela is eating right now.
Next to Diddy.
He's eating.
Next to
Dude,
Diddy.
there's so many AIs out already.
Diddy's eating a whole different kind of meat.
Yeah. He's in heaven, dude. Diddy's in heaven.
Dude, all the pictures of him in prison, he's smiling.
He looks
for
so
me.
happy.
Like he looks happier in
Wasn't there
prison
one
than
he
at
was
home.
driving like a little cart in there or something? Like,
The one I saw, he had like somebody hanging on his arm. They're like,
Yeah,
Diddy
yeah.
got a side piece in prison already.
He's Warshak. He's like, I'm not in here with you guys. You guys are in here with me. They're in here with me.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
They can't run.
Yeah.
They got nowhere to hide from him. Mike, where you at?
I'm good.
What's your mental health, Mike?
We're just trying to get everything arranged for. We're gonna start tracking the new torture culture stuff,
Sick.
but you know we're like it's new sound, changing the name, everything like that. So it's way heavier.
Well, you guys are rebranding everything? Mm-hmm. You guys getting away from the name Torture Culture? Mm-hmm. Sick as name.
I know, but
You're like, I want to make some money.
no, the sound is so dramatically different that like people just wouldn't like. I'm even screaming different on the new stuff. So and it's so much heavier. It's so much like
And the main writer when that project started isn't in the band anymore.
yeah, and
okay.
yeah. So when we were like more of a straight hardcore band, Jake was realistically Jake, Martin, and I were the three that like wrote that first EP because Jake had all these song ideas. Dan came in and started helping like piece things together, and then right before Martin moved to Arizona, he came in, helped shape what the EP was. We tracked it in like 2 days, and then he moved, and he was like, "Oh, we'll come back and just play in the band," and then he moved to Arizona, so we ended up getting somebody else to play drums. But then that was essentially like these songs are written, and I have to figure out what to do to those songs vocally. I really wasn't part of like the writing process for those songs. And then so now as time went on and then like Jake steps away, we brought in our homie Travis, we brought in Ty on bass, and then Steve on drums. As we're writing and like I'm more involved in the writing process, we're not a straight hardcore band anymore, right? Because I've always leaned more metalcore type shit, and Dan's always been more into like fucking death metal beatdown stuff. So the shift was just dramatic enough that we were just like, we could release this under Torture Culture, but everybody that was a fan of Torture Culture before, we don't even know if they would like
Yeah.
what this is now, you know. Hopefully they would, but it's just it is sonically so different. Yeah. So yeah, it's just gonna essentially be like a full rebrand and everything, which is like, I feel like I'm too old to keep starting like new shit, you know, but
Nah, dude.
I mean, I started real late, so it's never too late.
here we go again. You know? But yeah, so we're getting ready to do that. Like we have pretty much the EP written, and then tracking on the Easy Outside. We're like getting that record done and together, and then I have that also the little metalcore side project, Midnight Brigade, that we're getting ready to drop another single too. So there's just a ton of music coming, and then just juggling that with like work, and I've had this weird anxiety because I had to get a new brake line for my bike, and for some reason they just didn't have the brake line I needed anywhere in California. So my bike has been at the shop for like 2 weeks now because they ordered a brake line and then it was the wrong one, and now they have to order another one, and then with all the holidays and shit. And so like I just feel weird with like my stuff not like me not knowing where it's at, or like, you know, like who's fucking doing what.
Who's touching your bike?
Who's touching my shit? So like I've had this weird like what about those horror stories where like I'm gonna go try and pick up my bike and they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Your bike was never here.
Oh no!
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I know it's not gonna happen because this shop has done a bunch of shit for me, but still, I think it's been there so long at this point, like for a few weeks, that I'm like
Overthinking it.
yeah, just thinking the worst. But yeah, other than that, I'm chilling. It's been pretty smooth holidays and smooth transition to the new year, so it's be cool.
Did everybody make it to midnight for New Year's?
Fuck no.
Yeah, we were singing System
I
of
was
a Down.
like, yeah.
I stayed home and I didn't do shit. I sat home with the dogs and like.
I mean, that was initially the plan, but then we got offered the show. I was like, bye.
Oh, that's right. You guys played.
Yeah, because for a while, Rob the Dead almost didn't happen. Like, we had written all these songs, and then after the second drummer situation happened, we had Cameron from Jackknife. I'm like, hey, just fill in for us, practice the songs, so we can at least play a couple shows and announce, oh, we need a drummer. Right? But then he got busy with work, and he's like, dude, I barely have time for Jackknife. So he's like, so this was like on a Tuesday. He's like, dude, I'm off to bow out. I texted Eva, hey, Cameron's out. And Eva's like, dude, I don't think I can do this anymore. Because she's like, we have to wait to try to find another drummer.
So he's got to learn the songs all over.
Yeah, so then I was like, all right, look, let's just chill for like a week, whatever. I'm going to go on the Jackknife Arizona run. Because they did a little Arizona run with the pre-homie bands. I was like, look, I'm not working. We don't have, Rob the Dead's not practicing right now. But like, I'm just going to dip with them. And then when I get back, we'll talk about it. She's like, all right. So that's when we go. And that's where I make Chris, our drummer. He's a drummer for Hate Speech and for Bathala. So if I wouldn't have gone on that run, he was like, hey, you know, if you're just looking for a drummer, let me try out. I was like, yeah, go for it. I didn't think he was going to cut it just because I write for like blast beats and stuff. And like, he's more hardcore oriented. Or at least that's what I thought.
Because Bathala's more of a hardcore band.
Yeah, and same thing with Hate Speech. You know, they're more like punk hardcore. But but then when I got to know him on tour, and then he was, we listened to a lot of the same death metal bands. I was like, dude, can you blast? He's like, yeah, I just don't do it. I was like, all right, let's try him out. So I told Evan, I'm like, hey,
You blast, bro?
basically. And then I told Evan, I'm like, hey, I might have found another drummer. And then she was like, all right, well, let's just try him out. And then we tried him out for practice. And he barely knew the songs, but like, he has the chops for it. So then we're like, all right, let's just keep Chris. I was like, do you think you could do a third band? Because he's in 2 bands already. And he's like, yeah, I could do a third band. So we're like, all right, cool. And because of him, we met our bassist, Pedram. He's a guitarist for Gamble. He's filling in for Resist LA, the guitarist for them as well. And he had the day he posted, oh, I bought a bass. Anybody looking for a bassist? Chris is like, I found a bassist. Hit him up. So then he texted me the number. he texted me the number, or he's like, "Oh, hit him up," and I hit up Pedro. I was like, "Hey, here's I'm looking for basses. Here's the music. What do you think?" And Pedro did the same thing to us. What I did with Eva, I was like, "Let's hang out first and see how this is." 'Cause I don't want to be in a band with someone I don't gel with or whatever.
Sure.
So he's like, "Let's jam out and practice. Like, let's hang out, whatever." And like the first day he showed up, like 5 minutes in, we're all laughing. We're like, "All right, yeah." So we got the band. After that, we went to Chili's. His first practice, we took a band picture.
We're like, so
Yeah.
Hey, can you just stand right here real quick? Don't worry about the guy with the camera. Just
You know what though? I mean, at our age, I'll assume we're all close. When you know, you know.
Yeah. So it's just like it almost didn't happen, and then just because I ended up going on that run, we ended up getting Chris, and Chris led to Pedro, and yeah, they've been solid. The only thing that kind of sucks for Pedro because he lives north of Santa Clarita,
Castaic
oh shit.
somewhere.
Yeah, he lives passing Six Flags.
That's too far.
Right.
I don't go that
So-
far.
Right. So I'm like, dude, if you could practice, I send him the tabs. You're a guitar player. This ain't,
Like, hey, you play bass.
He got it. Yeah. So we're not really sweating him. We see him maybe he practices once before a show and then the day of the show. But other than that, it's been solid. It's just been. It's cool being around people that you can fuck around and play around with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're always making fun of each other.
Yes.
Eva and our drummer, Eva and Chris, they're always just because they're both
He's
born on
an
the same week.
inspiration.
Yeah, so they're always just going at each other on the text threads, making stickers of each other, just talking shit. Chris is like, "Show me pictures of Eva. I need more stickers." I'm like, "Bro, I'm staying at
He doesn't even know how to make a sticker, that boomer.
this." Yeah. I was like, I'm staying out of this because I don't want to get involved because my feelings are gonna get hurt.
I know. I'm like, what's a sticker?
You know all the things that we make of you.
Oh, no.
I got a couple.
We got a few good ones in mind.
Yeah, so that's what they do to each other. I'm like, I'm staying out of it.
Oh
I'm
man.
like, I'm good. I'm friends. I'm just staying neutral. Y'all fight.
Yeah.
No, we're also the only ones that drink in the band, so it's like, we're like, can you guys drive us?
Like need a chauffeur.
Yeah.
We'll buy you a Monster.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Like, I'll buy you a Monster. I'm like, all right. So I'm driving my big ass. I get 9 miles to the gallon.
But you have the truck, and everybody's got to throw the gear in the truck, right?
Yeah, it sucks. I have a little Honda too. I'm gonna stop driving that. I barely fit in that. I was like, no one else can do.
Yeah, we have a so that punk rock museum show is at the end of this month, and since we just recently sold the van,
Saw that.
Oh shit.
I was like, well, shit, I got to get my gear out to Vegas. Like now, a guitar cab, fucking all this stuff, and so I was looking at my car, and I was like, I wonder if I could fit my cab in my car. So I'm like fucking standing out front in the driveway, like trying to maneuver my cab in the car, and it fit. So I was like, all right, cool. But now I got to drive to Vegas alone because I got to fit my cab and guitars and everything in the car, and nobody can ride with me because just by myself for a few hours.
I mean, if you could take off the back seat, you're solid. That's what I did. I mean, that's what I could do.
But I also have the merch too, because nobody else takes the merch with them. I have to do it. So
I could probably take the merch.
okay. Now I can fit one person in the car with me.
Yeah.
I have to do this alone.
So that's tight that you guys are doing the Las Vegas Punk Rock Museum.
Dude, we're peaking already. I don't even know if I want to do it after that.
It's with it should be an interesting show. It's Codename Rocky, us, and then Cake Eater. It's like a ska band, a skate punk band, and a
That guy was
hardcore
there
band.
at the show last night. The cake eater dude. He gave me a stick. He has like a
Yeah.
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 Guillotine.
Yeah,
The
yeah, he's nice.
crazy like handlebar.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. They're cool
I didn't see
dudes.
him.
Super nice dudes.
How do you get a show on there? They have to invite you, or do you have...
So for us, it was because our drummer Steve also plays in Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Nice.
And so he was talking to Rye, the guy that books over there, and it showed him Easy Out, and Rye was like, "Oh, this like, let's get you guys on." And so we were actually like kind of talking about doing a show last year, but I think everybody's schedule was just too crazy. And then I sent them the record before it came out because he also does like the punk rock radar stuff for.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, just you can check it out, you know. And he was like, dude, I was talking to Steve about getting you guys on the show. Do you guys want to come out and play? And then he just gave me available dates, and I was like, all right, when the fuck is everybody free? Because I haven't got a chance to go to the museum itself yet.
Yeah, that's it.
And I was like, even better, we can fucking play it. Hell yeah, dude. So, yeah, so it was just kind of like, it kind of just fell into place, like right place, right time. But yeah, I don't know I know they do shows there every weekend, like in the bar.
Yeah.
But I don't know how often they, book or like how far out they're booking. But I'll give you Rye's contact info.
Oh, I'll be tight.
Get out there. Sick.
I'll be tight to play there.
Maybe we'll do something when this new Torture Culture drops and both of us go out there.
Oh, dude, that'll be sick.
Be tight.
Yeah, that's what me and Eva talked about. So when Rob the Dead almost didn't happen, we're like, dude, we didn't even get to play a show. and we're like, man, if we ever get offered a show, we're gonna take every show. And then like in a week, we're like, dude, we said yes to like 5 shows. after our first show, we never were like, dude, I need a day off. What the fuck?
I was pre-tired. I was like, shit, January's running.
We're like, what the fuck? We have 4 more for the year ends. We're like, god damn.
Dude, and the second people see that you guys are active, you just start getting the most random offers. Like, hey, you want to play this Wednesday night in fucking, Palm Desert?
Yes.
Yes.
Moses is driving.
Yeah.
No. We gotta sell all the merch for us to get back.
Well, shit. Let's add a jam to the playlist. So for you guys, one Rob the Dead song, which I know EP's gonna drop Friday, so I can add it Friday if you guys want to do one of the newer ones. And then a song that you guys have been no genre restrictions, no rules. Just what have you been jamming lately that has made you happy?
Do we do one each or one? She does one and I do the one.
You can do one each.
You go first, Emma.
I don't know the song name though.
For which one?
Cough. I think it's A Year in Suffering. That one, hits hard at the gym.
It's a band called Cough.
Yeah, kind of late to that one, but nice.
Cough. Is it just spelled
Yeah.
C-O-U-H?
C-O-U-G-H.
G-H, sorry. Yeah.
I was gonna say F. Like
C-O-F-F.
C-O-F-F-F.
And I even typed the G and I still didn't say it right.
It's like some old doomy band. They're saying they're heavy.
Been listening to a lot of Doom lately.
A Year in Suffering?
Yeah.
And then which Rob the Dead song do you want to add?
Delight. Delight.
That's the outro to the album.
What about you, sir?
So for the Rob the Dead one, I would want to say the title track, Ghetto Violence. I like that one a lot. That one, that's obviously, that's my favorite one. That's why we named it after we named the whole EP off of it. But as far as a song that I've been jamming to lately, I'm gonna have to cheat.
Pull the phone out?
Gotta pull the phone out.
What about you, Mike? While he pulls out his phone and looks.
I'm gonna put the Melody Masters, skate punk band, Useless ID, Sleeping with Knives.
All right.
You said it could be no genre?
No genre restrictions. This playlist is all over the fucking place.
We have freaking Will Ferrell on here. So
Sick. No, so right now there's this band called Trapdoor Terror. They're from, I think, the Philippines.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's called News for the Defiled.
Got it.
It's some like tech death black metal stuff. I love it. Dude, they only have like 40 followers. Check them out. They're so sick.
Dude, 42 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No bio. That's hard.
Right?
You don't need to know about us. Just listen to the music.
They're Pinoy Power, right?
There was a random Filipino band. They're like a fucking Filipino death metal band. I forget their name, but they had like 42-second songs, and there's like 6 music videos. All their songs were like under a minute, and they wore like Slipknot masks and shit.
Nice.
It's like, this is fucking sick.
That is sick until you have to come up with a 20-minute set. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I have to play 39 songs. That's like our problem right now. We're like, we're going to write short songs, short and fast. And then Eva, she's if we don't stop her, she's going to sing from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So
I
there
had
are
to learn about that.
So there are times I'm like, dude, you singing this every verse. I'm like, we need to break just for you on stage. So now we have we try to get like a 15-minute set, and like we try to put breaks. I'm like, we're like 6 songs in. It's like 3 minutes of the set, and she's already read. I'm like, oh, we need a break.
Are you? Do you talk in between songs, or is it just straight like?
I'm trying to, but it's fucking like, what do you say? I don't know. I'm still trying the stage presence situation. Not like once I'm up there, it's kind of cool. I just see people just staring. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands and shit. But I'm trying. Each time it gets a little easier, I guess.
Yeah.
Only with practice, I guess.
This dude like scripts out what he's gonna say.
No shit.
I can't talk in like I have a hard time talking like most people in public.
Yeah.
And so I had things that I wanted to say, and I felt like when I would try to say them most of the time, it would just not come out the way I wanted.
Right.
And so I had to like write down what I wanted to say, and then I say that.
But
That's smart.
do you put that on a piece of paper near you or anything? You just memorize it.
I just kind of I guess more memorize it, but then it becomes I think for me what was beneficial was that I knew what I wanted to say, and so it just made it easier to be like this is more or less what I'm trying to do. So even if it's not perfect, it's the point gets across. Yeah. As opposed to just me being up there and being like stumbling over my shit.
Last night I was asking people about barbecue. I was just like, "You guys eat barbecue last night?" there's a barbecue dude at the turtle thing, so I was just like, "How is it?" They're like, "Good." I'm like, "All right, next song."
It's like Jay Seinfeld. So what's up with that barbecue in the back?
Dude, I have a like, if the guys take too long to tune in between songs or like they're lagging, I'll just start getting real awkward and like start trying to tell jokes and like half of them don't land, and I'm just like, ooh, this is.
Yeah, I don't want to say the wrong fucking joke.
You guys are making me do this.
I'm like, tune faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I tell Eva, I was like, we have 2 breaks. I was like, don't even introduce us. When we go on stage, you don't know who the fuck we are. We don't say the band name until like our 4th song in the set.
Yeah.
So when we come in, it's just a punch to the face. You don't know what. You're like, who the fuck are these guys? And then after a while, when we take our break, I told Eva, that's when you introduce us. Say we got merch in the bags. Say, give us a shout out. And then the next break we do is just for us to give her a break because she's just constantly singing.
Yeah.
And then that's where I'm supposed to start talking, but there's never a mic, or I forget to get a mic. Like I do backup vocals, and then yesterday we both realized in the middle of the song, right before I was about to
I
do
looked at him, I
it,
was like, I guess I'm doing the part. Shit.
I look around, and I'm just looking at fucking all these mic stands with no mic, and I'm like, and I was singing, looking at me, and she's like, and then she sings the part, like, all right.
At least you did it. Yeah. Jesse, what do you want to add?
Built on Blood by Marauder.
Nice.
Sick.
You guys want to hate me?
What?
Dude, Marauder's one of those bands I can't wrap my head around. I've tried. They're like Deftones to me. I'm just like,
Yeah, Deftone fans are for sure coming.
Marauder fans are gonna beat me up because they go to shows.
I think because Martin would play them in our van. I remember thinking like, it's like metal, whatever, hardcore.
Mm.
And then we played with them, and I was like, oh, I get it.
Just seeing
Oh, it's one of those live bands where you have to. Okay.
We played with them in Brooklyn, and it was like terrifying, but it was awesome.
Yeah, like I've seen people always talking about them. I was like, let me check them out. All right, that's enough. It's just not for me. It's just like people love them. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get death threats just for saying that. You know, but it's just like I just don't. It's just they just haven't gotten me yet. But if it's one of those bands where you have to go see them live, all right, then I get it. Because there are times where I'm like, I don't like this band, and I see them live, I'm like, they're the fucking best thing ever.
This is gonna be the first time ever that fucking Marauder, Dave Matthews, and Deftones fans just all unite for the cause of fucking tracking you down, dude.
Good luck. I don't answer nothing. My shit's private.
All right. I'm gonna throw Bouncing Souls, Hopeless Romantic.
Oh, wow.
Because it's been stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Throw it back one time.
Cool. I love it.
Sick. Well, dude, thank you guys for fucking coming and hanging out with us.
I do
Thank you
guys
for having
being
us.
back.
You guys want to plug socials? The things that you guys are so good at, social media.
I'm not gonna let nobody know where I'm at. But yeah, Ghetto Violence is out. 7-song EP. Something, we're really proud of it. I'm proud of it. I hope Eva's proud of it.
Ghetto Violence is out. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
At Grimoire Poppy if you're in charge.
Don't come looking for me.
Let's talk all the Anne Rice novels.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's true. You want to talk vampires? Then I'll answer. You want to talk Titanic conspiracy theories? We got you.
What's the podcast you're on?
So so the main one I haven't done it in a while just because I've been busy with Rob the Dead. It's called The Weird History Eerie Tales Podcast. That's basically what it is. I just talk about weird history and like scary stories, but it's like not scary stories like creepypastas. It's just like, oh, in Mexico there's this haunted lighthouses. So there's an episode on haunted lighthouses, on the history of witches, on the history of like old-timey medicine, like before. Like one thing that was crazy that I didn't know about was like during the gladiator days, people would wait outside where the gladiators would come in. When the gladiator who won would come out and he'd be bleeding, people would rush to him with like jars and like shirts or whatever just to get his blood. They wait for it to coagulate so it turns to like jelly, and then they would eat it. They're like, oh, it's strongman blood.
It's like ritual shit.
Yeah.
Dang, that's
So like there's like a bunch of like that's the kind of shit I talk about. I like
that shit. I'm gonna listen to it.
like things like barber surgeons were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why barbershops have the red and blue.
The pole.
Yeah,
right?
the polka. That's that sentiment. Like if you saw something red, that means like, oh, he cuts hair and he does surgery.
Yeah.
He's giving you a fade. Like, hey, let me fix that ingrown toenail while I'm at it. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of shit I like talking about. I like reading about. I have a huge library. I have a bunch of books. It's all shit like that. Just like just straight like weird history, like the haunted items from around the world. I have episodes on like just shit like that.
Cool.
Did you do a horror movie podcast?
I did for a while. I did.
I feel like I listened to that.
I did where we
back
talked
in the
about like horror movie, like monsters.
Yeah.
Where like we would break down the monsters of like.
I
some movies.
I feel like I learned a lot about the It series.
Oh yeah.
Listening to you guys. Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't do that one anymore. I mean, it's still up there. You guys want to check that one out? Like my buddy.
She's
moved.
like, I'm so ready to go right now. What the fuck's happening?
He talks about this shit all the time.
There's practice for her. Yeah, you can check that one's still on everywhere you guys listen to podcasts called the Tome of Monsters podcast.
Yeah.
That one we talk about horror movies. That one you can hear me gush over Nosferatu, gush over a bunch of like old school movies. We talk about Anaconda, just monsters in general. We break down the inspiration of the monsters, like same thing with the Cenobites and Hellraiser, like how it was inspiration was just him going to gay clubs and just walking into BDSM clubs. He's like, I kind of like this. Let me write a horror story. And then he wrote, you know,
Really?
yeah.
Makes so much sense now.
Right? He's into bondage and stuff. What's his name? Clive Barker? Yeah, Clive Barker. And that's how he wrote to the Telltale Heart. We talk about Midnight Meat Train. All those old school horror stories. Like I like reading old school, like horror stories. Like some of my favorite like authors is like H.P. Lovecraft, like Stephen King. So I'm spewing nonsense right now, and it's not even my podcast. Imagine the shit I say aloud.
Imagine that show.
Yeah, it's fucking. You know, I've been doing that for like probably 10 years. I started early. We dipped off, like we were getting somewhere, and then I just kind of took my foot off the pedal. I regret doing that, but I just do it for fun.
It's hard to stay consistent, man. It's so hard.
But I like doing it because I like reading. Like that's the one thing I could focus on. Like when it comes to movies, I'm like, if I could be doing something else, I could be doing this. But if I'm reading, if I like it, I'll just fucking read through the book.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's the Tomo Monsters. If you want to listen to, like, I think we have like 20 episodes of like background on monsters, and then the Weird History Eerie Tales Pod. We have, I think, 100 and something episodes. They're all like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours long.
Sick.
Yeah. So if you got nothing to do, you have an hour to waste, you want to learn something that'll not help you at all in life, check us out.
So listen to them tomorrow at work.
Same.
Sick. All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you for being here.
Peace.
Put it back again.